Ladies and gentlemen,
So dumb.
from the basement of 70 James Street, deep in the bowels of what once was a mill building for migrant children. I don't know if there was any migrants in here, but there had to be, I guess. We are here at Good Times Studios. I am Chris Goodney with my own show called Good Times with Goodney. And today, one of my bestie friends around, one of my favorite foodies to hang out with and do shit with, Miss Jamie. Now, Jamie, I always call you Two-Schitts, and we'll go over that. But what do you want to be called? You just want to go by Jamie Two-Schitts?
I don't care.
I mean, it could be your new persona.
It's probably better than most
I'm
things
going to
I've
take
been
out
called.
this fucking
You
money
should
tree over
probably
here.
There's no money.
I want fucking. I just want a freaking chair with wheels.
Can I look over here?
That's not. That's a ficus. That's a ficus because we were gonna do a show called "To the Right of the Ficus,"
Maybe some real ones
which
would
is
be
like,
nice.
well,
That's not real.
Well, what kind of budget you think we got here? Jesus
bottle of
Christ.
water.
We got water and we have wine. By the way, here is your sangria. I told you.
Thank
So
you.
from the White Mountains. By the way, I have a very good friend who has a wonderful place right up on the Saco River. I'm currently cutting a small commercial for it, and they will be sponsoring the podcast. And so I urge all my friends to Airbnb North Conway. Yeah. Oh God, 4-bedroom. Yeah, you can bring. It's kid friendly. It's pet friendly. I mean, it's a nice.
Did you bring kids?
I did not mine. I didn't bring mine.
Borrowed 'em?
I found some up in the center of town.
Brought some
Funny
sangria.
thing up there at Zeb's, you can get anything, even a small child if you want. This chair is pissing me off. Hold on. I seriously
Between the tree and the chair. May I
feel
pick?
like I'm on something.
Can I pick this up?
You can drink it. I mean, I'd let it
Just-
open a little bit. Yeah. What are you
What do
doing?
you mean
Of course.
open it?
That's what that means.
Here
to
we go
open it.
again.
No, that's what it means to open it. Listen, I'm
explain.
gonna have a
I don't know
sommelier
shit
on,
about it.
and she's gonna do all of this stuff for us. I hope she still wants to be on.
Why do you swirl it?
You swirl it to open it. To open.
What the fuck does that mean? You already opened the bottle.
No, see, here you have to understand. When wine is put in a bottle, it's condensed. It's like it's packaged. It's waiting
Like
to
a warm hug.
It's
in the
well,
bottle.
Yeah, in the bottle, it's hugged. It's very
So
hugged.
now
But
what's
now
happening?
it wants to hug, and in order for it to hug, it has to what? Open its arms and get them right around you, and that takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of air to get in there. Wine is a very delicate thing, much like a woman. Much like a woman, you have to warm it up a little bit, open it up, and then if you leave it out too long, it will spoil. It turns to vinegar, and you're breaking up, and there's blockage and restraining orders.
So how long do I have to wait?
Hold on. Don't get mad. You can't start slamming your glass down like you're upset. Okay, now.
Typically,
it's
when
fine
I
now.
go out and I have
Yeah,
a
no,
glass
I-
of sangria, it's got ice.
Yeah, because that's a regular
And it's
sangria. This is
not-
sangria wine. So it's not a homemade Just drink the fucking thing. Oh, my
Okay,
God.
cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to Good Times with Goodney. Thank you for coming on.
Oh shit, it's good.
People in the White Mountains, it's a very long winter. So they know how to get their wine done so that they're fucked for the 6 months.
But
What?
explain to me.
Wait, so you notice
yes.
how that tasted on the
Yeah.
palate, right? First of all,
Delish.
I've been told don't ever go by the first sip. You have to get a second
Oh,
sip.
okay.
And let it
No difference.
Let it hit the palate. You fucking idiot.
There's no difference.
Let it blanket the palate. And,
Zero.
no, there absolutely
Is
is.
this the same?
No, the next one is a Malbec. So you see how this is much sweeter. This is very sweet. Where this touches you on your tongue is like the front of it and the sides. That one's gonna hit the back because it's very dry.
Why don't we each have 2 glasses to try?
What I didn't because you. What did I say when I had the glass?
I thought
what
they
did
were
you
the
say?
same bottle.
Oh, so that's why you were
Same.
upset that I was opening 2
Correct.
bottles. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're 2 different. So
Okay.
now you have to wait. And if you can make it through the first bottle, then we'll try the second.
Or
That was close.
and there was some
On the-
static before. This is
There
gonna
was a
be little
replay
bit
on that one.
now.
That one.
Wow.
CLOSE.
Was that on
close.
camera?
It had to be, yes. I'm hoping. I don't know.
Jay's shaking his head.
shaking his head.
Jay's like-
Jay's like, yeah, we got it, fucking idiot.
You
Yeah.
almost dropped it. How did you catch that?
My spider-like reflexes.
I almost wish it went over.
I know you did, you asshole, because you would have seen me freak out because the board's here and
Well,
everything,
the
and it would have
equipment
been.
would have been ruined.
Wait a minute, it has to go. That's what you were hoping for right there. Yeah, you're an asshole.
Did you really use that before, like the last episode?
I don't
I
know
don't
if
think
it,
you
I
did.
don't know if it gets played. I don't know if people can hear it. I know I can hear it.
I can hear that.
Right, we can.
Can Jay hear it?
I don't know. Jay, can you hear that? No, he has no
You
idea.
can't
Oh, he
hear
has
what
nothing.
he just did?
No. Well, he doesn't even have any headphones on, so he has no idea what the audio is
Can
coming
you
through.
hear anything that
So
we're
if I'm
talking
here
about?
talking shit about him, only you and I can hear it. Because he's fucking clueless.
Clueless.
Oh, yeah. No, anybody with a fro like that, he's got a fro.
He's got a great headache.
Have you seen that thing?
Yes. It's better than mine.
Like,
Mine's a fro.
Is it? Do you have to straighten
Have
that like
we not
every day?
talked about this?
No. Is
You've
it curly?
been on vacation with me?
I never pay attention to your hair.
How long have you known me?
I don't know. I didn't realize this was going to be a quiz show. Fucking Christ.
I thought we'd talk about whatever we want.
We can, but you're
My
questioning me. You're
It's
questioning
a
me.
fucking afro.
Is it really?
It's an afro.
So, like, you have to straighten that every day?
No, not every day.
So what happens?
As a woman, we typically don't wash our head.
Oh, yeah.
Every day.
I've been told there's a shower,
Other
and then
things,
there's a
yes.
whole shower.
Yeah,
There's a
so
difference.
We do not. Do you know a woman that washes their hair every single day? Every day.
I've known some, yes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't want to make that make you feel
You're
dirty.
supposed to do it.
I don't want that to make you feel dirty.
My hairdresser has told me that you do it every other or every 3 days.
I'm going to tell you right now,
That
the
sounds
Johnson
really
and
dirty now that I said
Johnson and Johnson family's pissed. They want you to lather,
don't
rinse,
use that, I'm
repeat, and do
sorry.
that a few times. Come on, no more tears. Oh, you're such a snooty bitch. Cheers.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm just kidding. What do you?
How
I don't
many
know
times
anything
a
about
week you
shampoo
wash
anymore.
Your hair?
Huh? My hair? I do an everything
What about
shower
your
every
beard?
time.
Your
What?
beard?
Yeah, I wash my beard every day.
What do you wash it with?
Well, fucking soap sometimes, and then
Like
I'll
body soap?
well, the face soap, and then from the face soap, there's a little bit of. And then I go in
No.
there with some oils.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
So you're telling me you take body soap and you put it on your face?
Yeah, right after I
And
scrub my
then
balls, I
you're-
freaking.
That's what I'm
I put it-
asking you.
No,
Do you scrub the top of your head?
I have different soap for my balls and my face.
Is it a bar of soap?
For my balls,
On a rope?
yes. For one, yes, there is a regular bar of soap.
Okay.
Dial by nature, usually because it's antibacterial.
You're name dropping a lot.
Well, I'm hoping they'll sponsor
I
the
was just
show.
going to say,
don't
hopefully
know.
you get a sponsor from
Right
it.
after I've taken off my Trojan prophylactic.
So you
Dun,
have,
dun.
so you have 2 bars of soap.
No, I don't have 2 bars of soap. Face soap is in a fucking squeezy.
What?
My face soap is in a
What do you
squeezy
mean
tube.
a face soap
A
is
face soap, a
squeezy?
soap that I wash my face with in my beard.
So you wash your beard with that.
Well, no, I have I have like a little shampoo thing that I use for the beard. It depends on the length of the beard. If the beard is long, the beard gets its own shampoo. If the beard's not long, it just fucking washes itself with the face.
No.
Spoken from what? The beard standpoint? What are you talking about?
I just don't understand.
What? Don't you understand?
Well, and you're bald. Do you wash the top of your head?
of course I wash the top of my
You
head.
do?
Why wouldn't I?
You're bald.
It can get dirty.
From what?
Depends on what I'm doing. I get into shit. I'm really, So what do you mean? So I should just walk into a shower just like this and just let it hit me from
I
the
just
neck
don't
down?
understand. Like, if you're bald, why you would? Oh, never mind.
What should I
Because
put on a cap?
if you're bald in other spots, you do wash that. So I guess it's the same.
What are you talking about?
It
If you
makes
shave
it-
your privates?
Yeah.
Well,
If
if you
you're
shave
bald,
your private, it looks like a rubber chicken.
if you're
You gotta make
if you're
sure.
bald, you gotta wash it.
You wash everything.
So it makes sense that you.
This whole
wash
line
your
of
head.
questioning is just very
I wasn't
odd.
questioning. I just
Well-
you said you didn't know that my hair was curly.
We've come a long way from there, huh? Holy shit.
We're full circle.
So your hair's curly. That's
hair's
a
curly.
fascinating thing.
Yeah, great.
And I have a bar of soap and face soap, which is different than. Then there's also a body wash. Does that matter?
Do you use that?
Yeah. So the body wash has to go on the loofah. The loofah has to scrub because if not, I'll get bumps on my head. You notice how my shaven head doesn't usually get bumps, and neither does my neck.
I didn't notice that.
Well,
Like, you
if
didn't
it did
notice
get
that I have
get
curly
bumps,
hair.
you'd be like, "Fucking Chris has got bumps all over him."
So now you have the squirt for your face.
It's not a squirt for my face.
You went the
You
squirt
really-
for your face to wash your face.
Well, it's in a tube, but it goes in and then it lather right in the
Squirt
face.
it in the face,
I
and then
I
you
don't
have
squirt it in my face.
soap for your body.
I squirt it in my hand.
Wait,
and then
you told me you washed with soap with your
I
body.
do, and then I also loofah with a body wash.
Okay.
So the soap is for the areas that need it the most: the feet, the ass, the
You know
taint.
what? I feel like the feet you don't put a lot of effort into.
You better. You don't.
I understand, but like, who's in there like really going at it with
I
your
don't
feet.
know, but I'm going to tell you right now, you can't.
Feet finder.
You don't want that to be a deal breaker.
Whoever's on feet
You know,
finder,
you're
it
really,
makes sense.
you're really into that moment, and next thing you know, you just pull that sock off, and boop, it's over. We made it that far.
That's gross.
Fucking 2 toes are bigger than the big one.
That's disgusting.
There's some hair falling off.
disgusting.
It is. That's why I'm saying it. Feet could be feet are.
It's true.
I'll be honest with you. Feet are a deal breaker for me sometimes.
What do you mean?
Feet can be a deal breaker. If you got like fucking pigeon feet or like you're a penguin
What
or
is
something.
a pigeon foot?
I don't know. Just a fucked
I
up
feel like
foot.
you just made that up.
It is.
Like webbed?
What do you mean webbed? No, I'm sure
You know
you're a
what
great
web,
swimmer.
Like a
You know what I mean. Sometimes,
don't.
Have
I
you
don't
ever
know
seen ugly feet?
Fuck yeah, I
Yeah,
hate feet.
so I'm just
feet are
saying-
disgusting to
Well,
me.
they're cute
Like
when
I don't
they're
want
cute.
your feet near me. Like don't touch me with your feet.
I'm keeping my feet over here, and I
don't
get
want
that.
your
But there
feet
are
near
some
me.
people with cute feet, but feet can be a deal breaker.
Men don't have cute feet.
No, men don't have cute feet. That's why fucking God invented so many socks. Men should always wear
Layers.
socks.
100%.
Women with cute feet, they can have them out. But yeah, you got to be careful. Some
Do you
feet,
sleep with socks on?
I don't sleep. No, I can't sleep with anything on. No, honestly, God, even if I have socks on, like I'll wake up. Like I've passed out before with just like a sock on.
Don't you say? Do you sleep with a fan on?
I sleep with a fan on.
Like
Year round.
industrial.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a
Right?
pretty big
Yeah.
fan.
That's like when we went to Aruba and Auntie had the fan.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, clipped right on
Yeah,
her face.
yeah, I'm
Like
the same
totally dried her out.
I get to. It does.
It was like
there
right
are
in her
times
face.
you'll wake up.
dried
and
her out. That's exactly how. And I would look at her and she would be like, "I don't know what's happening." And I'm
there's
like,
been times I've
"Auntie,
got
you're
up in the
dried
morning.
out.
Can't talk.
But you have it right on your face.
I have one
You
on
do
each,
the same thing.
One on each side of the bed, so if I roll over, I'm still covered.
Like is a clip one,
It depends sometimes.
and not like a big fan, like ceiling fan.
That could be
I
going
don't know
too.
if I would like that.
No.
Because when I slept next to her in Aruba, I did not like that fan like
takes a while.
blowing at her face. It was
Oh,
weird.
it's fucking amazing.
I
I don't know how you can sleep. I don't know
What's
how
the
anybody could
appeal?
just sleep with just stagnant air. I don't know.
don't
I've been like that my
understand.
entire life, and I know this
I
is
really don't
actually
get it.
it's a big deal. I've seen it on Facebook where people say, "Be ready, I sleep year round with a fan on, even when it's cold." And it does. There are times like I've woken up going, "Oh, I think there's frostbite up there." It's fucking
So
cold.
like when doesn't matter what the temp is.
Nope.
Freezing cold outside.
freezing cold,
And
freezing
you
cold
have
in your
a
room,
fan on you.
blowing on my head.
It could be okay. What's the temperature in the house?
Let's say
Or your
it's mid
bedroom.
50s. Let's say it's mid 50s.
And you have a fan blowing on you.
I think it's gone down into the 40s sometimes.
Don't you shiver?
Oh, sometimes I'll tell you. You know what's fucked? Is there are times it'll get so
This
cold.
is awful.
I will get a winter hat, put that on, sleep with the winter hat on
While the fan is
it's-
blowing on you.
Yeah, naked the complete rest of the way, blankets up to here, but the nice cool air is just.
So you're in bed. This
And I'm
fan
dreaming.
is blowing on
I'm
your
dreaming of polar bears.
bald head, and then you grab a hat.
It's because it's cold.
But you're naked otherwise.
Well, it's under the covers. I have
But
very
still,
heavy
you're
covers.
naked, and then you put
Yeah,
like a
and then
winter.
I put a winter hat on. I've done it before. I've no winter
that
hat.
seems kind of.
It's weird.
It's
but,
weird.
Oh, listen.
I mean, I'm not judging you. It's just weird.
I think you might be,
a
but
little
that's
bit,
okay.
But it's
Anyway,
weird.
It doesn't matter. There are
It
times
does
where there's no
matter.
hat, and you have to like kind of like fuck with the blankets so that you can get a
Is
shawarma
it like
around
in
the top of
arms,
your head.
like it's on a nightstand, or is it like you got it tucked? Like where's the hat? Like in the winter?
Oh, the hat? The
Yeah, like,
hat's
where do you
usually
put
it's
it?
just right nearby. It's like you got to have that
Okay.
right there, kind of like near your I don't know. Your water bottle. Your water bottle. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need a water bottle in the middle of the night
And then
because you're like
the hat.
I can't
just
shut
can't-
my eyes.
I just can't imagine it at my face. I just can't.
It's just it is. You want to know
love
what's
it.
crazy? You want to know what's
What?
crazy? Mine currently is clipped right above my head, so it blows straight down onto my head, onto my face, because I sleep on
But do
my
you
back.
sleep on? Oh no!
I fall asleep. I fall asleep
you
casket
have to
style.
have cotton mouth in the morning.
No, I wake up totally
No.
refreshed. Totally refreshed.
It
But I
sounds
do.
like it.
I sleep casket.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. That's how I fall
Why
asleep
have I
all
never
the time.
seen you fall asleep? Been on so many vacations.
Because you just lay there. You just lay there. That's why, you idiot.
I hate you. Fuck off. Oh, good times.
Yeah,
Vacations
so
are
all
fun.
of these
Yeah.
times that we talk about, that you know,
Yeah.
the stories we have many stories of how the places we've been, the
Yeah.
things we've done, And it all started with Two-Schitts Travel, which tell us a bit about that.
What? It's not real. Number one, it's not
started
real.
First of all,
what do you mean
it was on the
started
Good
here?
Times with Goodney podcast. So that means
it started
It is
here.
now a true entity.
So when I take
we have
off-
put it into the universe.
Yeah.
And I think you should start booking
You're
trips.
manifesting that I'm going to book other people. I don't want to be a travel agent to people. I will to friends. That's fun to me.
I think
Like
you're
when I
right.
just
Now
went
that you
to
mention it.
Florida,
Now that
like
you
coming
mention it.
back, like
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, just
But
a
then
few
if you're
people.
unhappy about your vacation, you're going to like be pissed at me, right?
No, I think
think
being
you would.
unhappy on vacation, a lot of that has to do with the person.
You-
But there are some that go fucking horribly wrong.
Have you ever had somebody actually outside of me book a vacation for you that was like a travel agent? A true
No.
travel agent?
No, I have not.
You haven't.
I have not.
See, I don't want that.
I don't want that. Well, I just figured, all right, then we'll just book trips. We'll just go places and do things.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'll do that without having to get, well, how much do you get paid
So
for that?
Two-Schitts Travel is going to
Yeah.
be a very small operation. Probably not going to find it in your local yellow pages.
Not at all.
No. But anyway, we've gone to Aruba. Aruba was a great trip.
Yeah, Aruba
That
was a
first
great
time,
trip.
yeah,
Yep.
great trip. And when we were down there, you found that charcuterie thing.
Oh,
That
yeah.
woman who brought a charcuterie.
Oh, what was her name? Charcuterie Woo. That was her name.
When
and
she
she was
was done,
fabulous. Brings everything
I was like,
to you.
whoa.
Yeah. Great surprise,
On the
right?
beach.
On the beach.
freaking beach.
With sangria.
Sangria. She brings her homemade sangria, homemade
wonderful.
cheeses.
Yep.
I still haven't been able to find that basil cheese again.
It's only in Aruba.
Only in Aruba.
Other people have tried to find it and they can't
Can
find
you
it.
get Aruba cheese?
I don't know why you're singing.
I don't know either. But if anybody goes to Aruba, what was the name of the place?
Charcuterie Woo.
Charcuterie Woo.
She's unbelievable.
Showed up on the fucking beach.
And want to hear the best part about the story with her? So I started following her on Facebook. She posted like every day, and I'm like, she's probably legit. And then when I messaged her, and I was planning to surprise you guys with it, she shows up, and I go, well, do you want money ahead of time? Do I Venmo you? Like, what do you take? And she goes, oh no, I'll just see you on the beach. And I'm like, you trust me? I'm like, okay. And
Wow,
she showed
that
up
is pretty.
that day, and I handed her cash.
That's why there's no worries down there.
But that's what I'm
They're
saying.
like, no worries, man.
And it's not like it was like a $20 charcuterie box.
No, that did not
In the
look like
sangria at all. You know, she did a beautiful 2 boxes, actually, the chocolate one.
It was
remember?
huge. It was absolutely
Both
huge.
of them.
We sat on the beach and ate like kings and queens.
Yes.
With that charcuterie woo. So anybody
and we
going,
had the sangria in was it 2 bottles?
it was a
or
lot.
one bottle.
We were pretty ripped.
Yeah, it was
But
good.
you know what I found out down there? You know, the little Coronas. You know why they were little?
No.
So because it gets too hot. You're not gonna drink a full one to get too hot.
Oh.
So they
I
give you
didn't
the
know
little
that.
one. Just
When did
ooh.
you get a little Corona down there?
I bought a couple of little
You
Coronas.
did?
Yeah. Did you forget the night I got lost?
Oh, well, that's a lot.
That was
but
that
all
was
the
a,
time.
That was a trip. That was a fucking
I
trip.
bet. Did you get back by the taxi company
no,
that
I walked-
hated me because
I
I called
walked
our
the whole
hotel
time.
the wrong name every
I walked
time?
the whole time.
We're
I
at the Levant.
Remember
they
when
were
I-
like the 11?
Remember
no.
the first thing I had to do was try and find somebody who could sell me weed.
We don't do that with my travel company.
No,
first things first.
Two-Schitts Travel did not tell me how to find weed down in Aruba, but
Not
I
at all.
found it. It was fine.
You did, and
I did. Great
you
guy.
had a guy. What
was
was
a great
his
guy.
name?
No
Remember?
names. No names.
He did. No, not
no
a
names.
name. He had like a joke name though. Remember? He had like an Instagram. He was like, "This is my real name."
I don't know.
It was something really funny, and you're like, "Bullshit." You can't. It's gonna bother me. I'll have to ask the other friends that went.
Yeah, it was
We
like
were
a
talking to
wicked
him in his
white
taxi.
American name, though. It was something like, it was weird.
No, it was just his. It was a name made up over there, but it was fabulous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That trip was awesome.
That was a fun trip. Yeah.
It was a very good trip.
The best was like when I thought I saw God.
What?
Walking back on my own.
Oh.
No, don't worry
Did
about
you
it,
end
guys.
up at the high rises?
I
Where did you
ended up-
go?
It was very interesting. It was an interesting walk. I don't know what happened either because I was so sure I had it. I literally thought I had it. I'm like, I'm just going to
What
stay
night
on
was
the
that?
road.
The first night?
No,
You
it was
said,
a
I'm
couple
just gonna
nights
go
in.
for a walk. And
No,
then,
it was everybody was going back from the hotel from downtown.
Okay.
If you want to call it downtown, right? Not
Yeah,
near Sopranos
sure.
or whatever.
Yep.
Remember we went to the piano
Yeah.
bar? That was the night we
Yeah.
hit up all those bars.
Yeah.
And I
The
was-
country bar.
Yeah, in a little country bar, I sat in the swing. That was fun. That was great.
With that
yeah.
awesome song that we learned.
Oh my God, yeah, the whole fucking.
Ass
what
and
was it?
titties.
Yeah,
Titties
ass and
and
yeah.
no,
I like my
titties.
pussy in
My
boots.
pussy in boots. My pussy in boots.
No, I like my
Pussy
pussy in
in
boots. It's the only thing you knew.
It's
and
actually wonderful.
it's a great
such
song.
great
Look it up.
song.
It's on
The
Spotify.
video is probably the best part of that entire thing.
And it just kept
Do you
replaying.
remember?
I do remember a little bit of it.
The women were like naked.
Yeah, that's what made the video great.
That was the country bar in Aruba.
Great.
You have to go.
It was a small bar too. It was like, here,
we
you want to see
signed
country?
their bar, remember?
Yep.
We all signed the bar.
We did sign the
All the
bar.
friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We should go back and look for it and see if it's there. Because I don't think it's
It
there.
has to be.
I
Who
think
would write over it?
Some asshole.
Probably.
Some asshole. You know, there's only so much. That's like I remember I put a couple of dollars up in down in Key West and like went back to go see if I could find them.
Oh, when you went on your trip.
Yeah.
What do you mean you put dollars up?
There's
Somebody
a place
took
down
them
there.
down?
I don't know if they're down or if I just couldn't find them. I don't know. I just couldn't find them.
I bet if we went back to Aruba and went to that bar, we probably couldn't find our
We probably
signatures.
couldn't find our own names. We'd
Like,
be lucky we
where,
found the
do you
bar.
remember the area that we signed? Probably not.
Yeah, it was right there in the corner.
Right
Remember?
when you walk
Right in
in.
the corner.
I don't remember at
It was.
all.
It was near the front.
And that was the night that you walked back by yourself and took you 5 hours?
Yeah, it got a little scary. And then I got there and I woke you all up and you were fucking all mad at me.
Was I
at that one.
mad? Is
I
that
think
when you
most
do
of you-
like Spider Monkey?
Well, the thing was, is the door wouldn't open after
oh,
2 a.m.
No. Mm-mm.
You keep telling me that it wouldn't
No.
open after 2 a.m.
Because-
I had the card.
Because there was a fucking key card in the door and you had the code and you were like, "Eh," and couldn't
That's not
fucking.
what happened.
Yes, it was. And then you went, Auntie.
I could hear her.
Auntie. And you were screaming. The
Auntie.
fan couldn't hear you. And we were at the fucking front of the hotel. Actually, the Airbnb was beautiful.
It was great.
But,
Could see the ocean right there.
and you were fucking banging at 2 o'clock in the morning. Auntie
It happened
goes,
twice.
I
know
think
this.
that's Christopher. It's Christopher, that little asshole.
I thought I had that
She
walk,
went and opened
though.
the
I
door.
thought I had it.
pissed. And actually, when you opened the door, the fucking thing was open for the little key card. You
Yeah,
ended up
that's what I was
opening
telling
it.
you. The key
Yeah.
card wouldn't work. I got the card out of the fucking thing on the thing.
Which was like a keypad, right?
right.
And
that
it
opened up. It was like
Okay.
a find a key.
And it didn't work.
And I took the key card out. I think it doesn't let you in after 2 a.m.
I think you're wrong.
Because it happened to me
It
twice.
was an Airbnb. It's not a hotel.
It does sound stupid now that you mention it. Because what if I was the only person there?
I think
You're
you're
telling
the
me I
only
couldn't get
person
in?
ever to not get back in their Airbnb.
Twice.
At that place.
It was
the
twice.
Levant.
The
Levant.
Levant.
Do you remember though when the taxi cab
That's the
driver
third.
was
Can you
mad at me?
quit asking me if I remember shit?
But
It is spotty.
yeah, I
My
understand.
memory is a little spotty.
You are old.
That's not it.
Yes.
It is that too. It's that too.
And they kept yelling at me and they're like, "Do you say 11?" And I'm like, "No, a
Oh, and
Levant
the Levant.
to pick us up." And I kept doing the
I think
same
you kept
taxi
saying
guys. Levant.
Yeah. You're like,
11
you going to the 11? No, the Levant. The what? You fucking.
or
yeah.
the cuckoo bus. Never again.
You don't like the cuckoo bus?
No. You liked the cuckoo bus?
I think the funniest
sorry,
thing about
Aruba and the
I think
cuckoo
the
bus.
cuckoo bus. I think the funniest thing about the cuckoo bus
didn't like
was if those were stops in Worcester. Like, because we were coming to some fucking some back
Remember
road.
when we like did the roundabout and then we got to one of the bars and we were all like, "Should we get out? Like, should we get out?" The bus?
There were bars on the windows.
We paid to go on.
The
this.
problem is we just was too used to America. There's not those problems down there.
what, that we were scared to get off
Yeah,
the bus.
Natalie Holloway, I think, was the last person to die down there.
True. That was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Long
You
time
never
ago.
hear about deaths down there.
Aruba is one of, well, Happy Island,
Yeah.
but it's probably one of the safest places. Or Turks and Caicos.
We're gonna
Turks
try
and
that.
Caicos was
Funny thing though,
beautiful.
so that trip, like I said, I thought I
Yeah.
had it. I'm like, I'm gonna smoke the couple of joints I got here. I had a nice buzz. I had one little Corona left with me. I'm like, we're gonna make a walk. So it was a beautiful night. I'm walking, and I'm like, all I gotta do is keep the beach to my right. It's not hard.
No, not
not
at all.
fucking hard, right?
Kinda. It's
It's an island.
Aruba is small.
So here's what happens. I don't know where the turn came, but evidently the street didn't stay and go straight. Because somehow, minutes later, as I'm just loving life and, just going over this
And
cathartic
being
experience,
alone.
and being alone and walking and listening to the wildlife and getting a little concerned, I notice I am on a street now that people are going by me doing 40. And I'm like, that can't be right. And I look, and the beach is now way far away from me. Like, I can now see the buildings in the distance to my right. So I'm like, ooh, I done fucked
They were going
up.
40?
They
Like
were
pretty
fast.
fast.
They were fast. I think I was out on the highway.
Shut up.
Yeah. So what ended up happening, if you remember where we were And do you remember where you could see the supermarket?
Of course,
So
yeah.
I
Because
came
we could
up.
walk there.
That was the street I came up.
Yeah,
though. Was
that's
that
not where you should have been walking.
I was so fucked up too. And so as I'm walking, like all of this shit starts
feel bad
happening.
for you.
All of this shit starts happening, right? All of a sudden, I'm looking at my phone. Phone dies. Phone fucking dies. I'm like,
And this is at 2 a.m.
this is
And
2, 3
nobody
in the
checked
morning.
on you.
No.
We have bad friends.
All I got left is this joint left in my pocket. And all of a
Just
sudden,
one?
some guy pulls up beside me and he rolls down his window and he's like, buddy, are you all right? And do you know how like inside you're not fucked up, but like your outside's fucked up?
Sure.
So I was not fucked up on the inside, but on the outside, I was pretty fucked up. So I look at the guy and I hear myself look at him and go, habba-dibbu. And the guy goes,
No.
all right, rolls up his fucking window and off he goes.
Was it a tourist or was it somebody that
I
lived
think it
there?
I think it was a native. And he's like checking on me because
Yeah, he was
I'm
scared
guessing
of you.
no white guy should just be walking down. And I mean, I was
Bald,
in
redhead dude.
flip flops.
Yep.
Obviously, a
morning.
tourist that's fucking lost. And then,
Obviously.
so then finally, I get up to like I recognize I saw the supermarket, and I'm like, there's the hotel. Well, there's the Levant. I'm like,
The
I'm
11.
finally here. And then as I'm turning the corner, I can hear. There's a party bumping over.
I was going to say, was that the cuckoo bus passing?
There is a party up and over in the corner. So I start trying to make my way up and over to that corner. And there was a
You didn't
roundabout.
make it, did you?
Well, there was a roundabout there. And these people were flying through that thing. And I was just like,
They're like NASCAR racing.
sometimes,
through
yeah,
Aruba.
late at night, yeah. 2
What
a.m.
about that bus, the cuckoo bus? Same thing.
I thought we were going to tip.
Well, I thought we were going to tip
I
too
thought we were gonna
when they
tip.
did it like 3 or 4 times.
I took it as an opportunity to like reach out and grab
Mm.
titties. You know what I mean? You never know. Like,
I don't
just
think
quick
everybody
grabs.
liked that.
Wow.
You were with friends.
The 2 guys I grabbed weren't bad. I misjudged myself. I'm like, wow, I got longer range than I thought.
That was a fun time.
That was a great time.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, New Jersey, as always.
Wildwood.
Wildwood, New Jersey. If no one's been to the Barefoot Country Music Festival in Wildwood,
Another
New
plug.
Jersey. Yeah.
Tickets free,
They're not gonna,
please.
They're not going to sponsor me. Well, not yet anyway. We'll see where this goes.
We'll take tickets.
Listen, I'll just take a place to crash
Who's
for a night.
playing? Jelly Roll.
Is that announced? I don't know. I know it's official in.
Jelly Roll is playing.
I thought it was official in Carolina. I didn't know it was official.
No,
in
Jelly Roll is playing at
Jelly Roll
Wildwood.
is? Okay.
Lainey Wilson.
Lainey Wilson,
Rascal Flats is coming out of
retirement.
retirement.
He's dusting off the old 45s.
Have you ever seen Rascal Flats live?
I have not, but
They're
life is a
fabulous.
highway.
Mm-hmm. You bet your ass
I love
it
that
is.
fucking song.
Yeah.
I
They're
might do.
actually very good live.
I did show you the Carolina Country Fest, though, right?
Yes.
Myrtle Beach, which, by the way,
You're plugging that one too.
oh, fuck, yeah, if you haven't gone,
Hashtag.
if you haven't gone, I do recommend. If you love country music,
Did you ever go to the Carolina one?
oh, I went 4 years, 5 years, 6 years in a row, 4, 5,
What?
6 years in a row, yeah,
Like the one that you shared with me?
yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
But that's only, is it the same setup as Wildwood? Like the full day, like you start
Oh,
at like
yes.
3 o'clock and then you go through the whole night?
Oh yeah,
Oh. Well, that one has Kid Rock at it, so
it does, and Jelly Roll,
Kid Rock is awesome.
Kid Roll, or Jelly Roll.
So they must be going from
The only
there
problem is
to
like no
Wildwood.
teachers can go.
Huh?
No teachers can go because they're not out of school yet.
Unless they take it off.
Because we were talking to it with a couple of people that we know that we work with, Allie, as a matter of fact, and she's like, "I won't be out of school yet,"
She talk like that?
kind of.
No, she doesn't.
When she's ruining my plans.
she doesn't.
That's how she sounds when she ruins my
How
plans.
many people did you invite? You got a bus
100.
going?
100. You invite as many as you want
The
because none of them are gonna
VIP.
go. Like
No,
you,
last year how many did we have last year go to Wildwood?
we
20?
had to do.
16.
I don't know.
18.
It was a lot.
People started inviting themselves.
It was just people that were there and they kept showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Then there were people that we were
Our
knew
spot
there.
was great this year, though.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to make a decision on that real quick if we're going back.
Mm. What?
Mm.
To Wildwood?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Yosemite.
You going to Yosemite
I told
instead?
you. I'm going to go to Yosemite. Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
think I'm going to do that in May.
And May.
In May.
So,
Mhm.
because
Have
you're
you ever
doing that,
been
you
to
can't do New
Yosemite?
Jersey and
Oh
June.
my God, I'm going to smack you.
What is that? What you're saying though? Because you're doing that in
I don't know if I'm going to go to both. You said the other one is like the end of June.
No, it's not. It's the beginning. Carolina is the beginning of
Oh.
June.
Then maybe I can do Wildwood instead. I don't know.
Two-Schitts travel. Look it up. See where she's going
That
next.
is not a real business.
It's not, but it's gonna be.
I was gonna say, if you keep bugging me about doing it too. I don't know why. Just because I booked a couple trips.
Well,
I'm
you
not
enjoyed
that
it.
great. I'm not that great at that part. Like
You know how it is. You know what? Like, remember, like, if you ever painted something or you colored something, and your mother or father was like, "Oh my God, honey, you should be a painter." I'm like, I barely even stayed within the lines.
You paint.
I do paint.
Yeah.
Fucking
little Bob Ross.
Little abstract. Oh, pretty little trees. Pretty little trees everywhere.
You dressed up as Bob Ross a couple years ago.
I did.
Maybe like 8-9 years ago, actually, at this point.
It does seem like there's a lot of them.
That's when the DJ booth was over near the bathrooms.
It was. And then back when I dressed as Richard Simmons, the DJ booth was over in the corner where...
on the left, right when you walk in?
Yeah, where Johnny Cash is now in Rascals.
Changes.
Yeah. For people who don't know where Rascals is, there's another shameless plug. Rascals, 70 James Street, Suite 138.
Free parking.
For all your line dance needs.
Free parking.
I love saying that line to people every time when I talk about line dancing. I tell people, I go, line dancing's a lot like sex. And immediately they're like, they don't want to listen, but they want to listen just to see.
Tune right in. Yeah.
And I tell them, line dance is a lot like sex. It's fun to watch. It's better to do. The first few times you do it, you don't tell anybody about it because you're dog shit. The more you practice it, the better you'll get.
You're not wrong.
And in a pinch, you'll do it in a parking lot.
You're an idiot.
I might make a shirt that says that.
That's a lot of words.
With little check marks.
That's a lot of words.
It is. A lot of reading. And people, the literacy level in this country is really just fucking tanked.
See?
Really?
So don't do it.
Right. People are like, stop moving. That's a lot of words. Forget it.
You're too much.
So, there they were.
Speaking of sex.
Actually, do you want?
You know what?
You and I do have some crazy conversations.
We do,
that
and I don't know if
the listeners are ready for that. I think like they'd have
episode
to put the 69. Kids to bed.
We could get
put
to
the kids to bed because
don't you have a button for
we're
that?
gonna turn on. No, yeah, this. It's time to talk about orgasms.
We could talk about dating. That's exactly how it is.
No, it is.
2024, almost 2025.
I don't even know.
Disgusting.
I don't know.
It's gross.
I've got to the point where I just kind of just keep going like this.
It's gross. What is that?
I'm just hoping to get a bot at one point. I'm swiping right on everything. It's like, all right, one of you fucking desperate people.
Do you think that you have it? That there's bots?
I'm going to tell you right now. I almost got scammed. And it was the worst.
From a dating app?
No, it was the worst thing ever. I felt like the biggest fucking idiot.
Oh, please tell me, because
I know, because you can't wait to hear it.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody, honestly, that has fallen for that.
No, well, I didn't fall for it, but like the conversations were, they were normal, if you want to consider them normal. Because there's nothing worse than having to go, are you real? Like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah, but how did you get to a point that you figured it out, though?
Well.
Start at the beginning.
Hold on, let me tell you.
What?
So there we were.
It was a dark, stormy night.
It was a dark, stormy night.
Yeah, but what app? Can you say an app?
I don't.
You were on
Listen,
an app.
I got nothing. I got very little money. I don't want any of these things taking what I got.
You were on an app.
I'm trying to build something up.
Yeah, we don't
here.
want to.
But anyway, there was a conversation, and I usually, when they say they're from an area, I try to see if they know the area. So it says I'm from, let's say so and so.
Yeah.
I'm from Worcester.
You like quiz them.
What part of Worcester do you like the most? Oh, the downtown. Oh, you like downtown the most? Like what, dude? Like you can usually.
No shit, there's a downtown.
Especially when there's people from Worcester or whatever. So this one, there was conversation back and forth, blah blah blah. We had a date set. We were gonna go out Friday night. It was gonna be great. We had discussed it a couple of times. Once again, this was all within a short span of time.
How long were you talking to the bot?
Short span of time. It was like 3-4 days. So it was like
a long time.
2-3. It really is to keep a bot going and not know it.
How much did this cost you?
It cost you. I have no idea. I don't think anything, but I could be wrong. So this one goes down this little path. And I still don't fucking quite understand what happened. I think it was like 2 or 3 hours before we're supposed to meet for the date.
With the bot.
Wait, I don't think it's a bot, but here's what it is.
I know.
She says to me, she goes, like, let me just see if I can do the voice. Oh, Chris, I'm sorry. Things are not going well
Charlie
tonight.
Brown, it's the teacher. I can't think.
My babysitter fell through. I have a thought, though. If you would go and buy some game cards for my son.
Oh, my God, a vanilla card.
Then he could play video games while we go out and have a good time. I'm like,
was good spelled right?
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Like,
wait, so you talked to the person?
It's a person. It's definitely a person.
For days. But
Well,
then,
we're not talking like I didn't give my life story hours a day to
so
this
how
thing.
quick do you, per se?
At this point in time, if you say yes, we're gone. No,
what I don't understand is like, what's the norm? Like, okay, you talked for 3 days.
Do you see this? Do you see this?
Yeah.
That is how much.
Goose
how
egg.
much? That's how much. I don't even success I've had on anything that has a swipe around it.
You don't
Zero.
get a lot of swipes?
First of all, I think
I'd
there
be
must
shocked.
be. I don't know what's going on.
You want me to swipe for you?
Listen,
I think you're too picky then.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. I don't know.
You swiping
anyway,
fucking bots.
But here's what's hilarious. That's not the only one that got it. There was another one talking to her or whatever she was, and she was just all she kept talking about was crypto. Like, oh my God, you should
Shouldn't
really
that
get
be
into
the
crypto.
aha moment to be like,
well,
delete?
the thing was, because I wanted to know, I wanted to try to
Who
figure
talks about
out
crypto?
but I wanted to try to figure out what the scam was.
Oh, so you figured that out
Her and
quick.
I were talking.
Okay.
And she's like, "Well, what do? Do you do anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm an entertainer. That's what I tell people. I work at Shaw's. I bag groceries." So we're going
I'm
back.
an
And
entertainer.
she goes, "Oh, I'm exclusively a crypto trader. Blah 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 blah. I can teach you if you want." Like, yeah, that'd be cool. Like, okay. So then, like, day after day, like, and this goes on for another 2-3 days because you just, like, you get a morning text, hey, how you doing? Hope you have a great day. You're like, oh, well, fuck it. No one else really
No,
gives
you're
a
still
shit.
in the app,
So,
right?
Yeah.
With these conversations?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
What do you mean you think so?
I think I'm still in the app at this time. I think I've only...
Like, do you
I
typically
think I've
give
only
your
given
number?
No, God, no.
Oh, okay.
I think
So you
in
keep
the
it to
early
app.
days,
like-
I might have been a little
Your phone number's in your profile?
Right. It's like, just try.
You're like 555.
Just reach me. Just reach me somehow. I'm hoping to take a bot off the street and make her a lady in the sheets. You know what I mean? At this point, what the fuck? So anyway, so this one's like, oh, I just could show you how. And I'm like, all right, I need to see how this works out. Like, why is she so interested? But she was so cute. She's like, I hope you eat today. And let's know if you want.
You're a sucker.
Let's know if you want to trade crypto. Like, I could see how there's some poor fucking guys out there
I can't
going,
imagine the conversations led up to this. Or it just went right into crypto.
I don't
How
know.
quick did the conversation lead to crypto?
You're asking me questions like everything's a blur. It's just at this point, you get one, you're like, oh, good. Let's see how this one. Oh, you're a bot.
matched.
Hey, 2 messages in. Catch me on WhatsApp. Oh, well, here we fuck. That
Now,
was
see,
fun.
that's what's crazy. I've never had that happen. I've never had
How
somebody.
are you only getting real people? All I
So-
get is fucking bots.
I'm gonna knock on wood.
There's
All
wood in
the
here.
wood.
There's wood
I'm
in
gonna
here.
knock on wood. Out of the years that I've used different apps, I have never been stood up. I've never had somebody show up and not be who they say they were.
Oh,
and I've
catfished
never,
twice.
I've never been catfished, and I've never had somebody.
I don't know if I could call it
that
catfished.
was a bot or that was trying to a lot of people say that they're like, oh, they asked for my email. I'm like, why? Who's emailing right now? 2024.
What's
what
your
the
home
fuck?
address? I want to send you a
Like,
poem written on
people-
parchment.
And here's what's crazy. I do hear people that use the apps and then they talk to somebody for like a month and then they'll go, oh, well, they didn't want to FaceTime me. They didn't want to talk to me on the phone. I'm like, technology. What's your problem? Like, how stupid. That's
Technology.
dumb to me.
See their face.
But that's dumb to me.
What? If somebody doesn't.
That you wouldn't ask. Like if you and I were talking on a dating app for like a couple weeks, God bless if it lasted that long.
I can't imagine.
Like weeks of talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
crypto.
Yeah.
And then you don't say. like,
All I need
would-
to show me your profile.
I need to learn how to do crypto. And then you say, do you want to go on a date? Okay, well, let's FaceTime or talk on the phone. There are some friends currently that I know that do FaceTime dates before they meet them now.
That makes
because
sense.
they've been stood up so
Oh,
many
yeah.
times. But I've never. Watch, I'm going to talk about it and now I'm manifesting bad
No,
negative
you're not
stuff.
manifest. You're fine. You're
No,
fine.
I'm okay.
You're fine. I will tell
I'm
you right
okay.
now, though, I got one that it kind of upset me, but I wasn't like mad at her. I mean, I should have been. I was just more mad at the situation, but she was just, I don't know if I didn't swipe down far. Have you ever noticed, like, sometimes on the profiles, they start with, like, their 18-year-old picture, and by the time you're done, you're like, oh, I see what we're doing. We're just adding to the profile each time we go on.
They started
and once again,
1963
right?
and moved their way up.
Started single at 35. We're now at 52. And not listen, no shame in anyone's game. It's fine. But you get down to 52, and you're like, oh, all right, yeah. You should put that at the top. You should put that up there.
Like it should be.
That's
your
who I'm
most
going to go meet.
recent
That's who I'm going to
photo.
go meet.
Maybe.
Wait, maybe's right. So. Evidently, we
I feel bad for
we
you.
stopped even putting pictures up 10 years ago because now I'm like, oh my fucking God. And I'm trying to be nice. What happened? Oh, I'm trying to be nice. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. And she's a sweet girl. I mean, sweet woman, but like,
I don't
AARP
understand.
has already fucking got her set. And I'm just like,
But are the pictures from that long ago?
no,
like,
you could tell.
realize
Like
that?
you could tell. Like she started probably posting pictures at 35, and then like when the app first came out.
So just started
I should have known when it said member 006. There was a fucking issue. But anyway, you scroll down, and by the time you're done, you're like, okay, she's aged from the first. She's aged while I've scrolled. You know what I mean, and now all of a sudden I'm at the last picture, and you're like, okay, sure.
So how have you verified that?
When I saw her.
Asking about crypto.
No, she wasn't asking about crypto. All she needed was a
Wait,
card.
you met up with this one?
Yes, and
how'd that
like I
go?
said, the last photo was probably
1963.
no, it wasn't that long ago. It wasn't black and white, asshole. It was at least before COVID. Let's just say it was before COVID, and this was after COVID,
There
and
should
COVID
be
did a
in
number on
apps-
people.
Apps should listen to us that you should mandatory have to put the date on it, like a date stamp.
You have to hold up a
Seriously,
newspaper,
right? Like,
hold up a
like,
newspaper.
prove to me what day it is.
Why wouldn't I just be able to like just write
Seriously.
it? Today is your mother's birthday.
I'm not kidding.
You're
then
the
you
one
won't
having
get the
success. What
crypto.
are you worried about?
I'm not.
Well, it's
success.
not success.
Let's
yeah.
discuss that. That's
Let's
not
discuss-
very successful.
It's a relative term.
I was told "fuck you" yesterday. Yeah, that
By
was
a
a good
person?
one. Yep, and then the person was trying to salvage it and apologized. I swear
I
to
think
God,
you.
this
I
shit
think.
is
I
wild.
think you misunderstood. Fuck you.
Yeah, no.
It wasn't fuck
no,
you.
it was a
fuck you.
no. The tone, and then there was a long.
Oh, there was a
long-
scroller.
Oh yeah, like
Scrollers.
And I think that's what pisses people off more is I don't feed into it anymore. Oh, years ago, yes, I would be like, "Fuck you, too."
I am petrified that if anyone sends me a scroller, it wasn't actually a breakup. It was something nice because I'm probably not going to read it.
Oh, you won't.
And I'll assume it's done.
If you read it, you'd be like, "That was a fuck you."
No, I'm just saying when I see a scroller, a
Yeah,
lot of
you're like,
times
I'm
I'm
all
like,
set.
was I expecting an attaboy? What do I think this is going to be? Nice to me.
Yeah, no.
I think this isn't going to.
So that was the most recent.
This is
Like,
going to be an M. Night Shyamalan
it just
version
reminded
of
reminded me of the why.
of why you go to Not Your
Why I
Average
say-
Grandmother's Bingo.
Yeah.
Not Your Grandma's Bingo.
See?
Coming to
Love
Rascals
it.
December 15th.
Yes, with Magic Mike.
Is it the 15th? I think it is.
You're asking me. Frank's over there. Ask him.
I don't think Frank knows either.
He probably doesn't.
He probably knows, but he doesn't know because I think I booked it and forgot to tell him. That happens.
It's a Sunday, isn't it? Like
All
last time?
day.
All day. Mm. Bring your own
The
toys.
Lord's Day. Dildos.
Dildos. What are you doing on a Sunday?
We're going to be doing
Rascals and-
dildos.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. The thing is, though, is
Don't say it like
I don't
that.
know why people
Yeah.
are so against them because they are kind of religious. If they work right, you are going to yell for God.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Amen,
Jamie
Jesus.
Catherine says
Yes,
amen.
Jamie Catherine goes, I've never seen this side of my ankle. Oh, God, you are a weird woman. You do get saying some shit. I don't know if we could do I think we have to do a
what?
whole separate podcast on the sex stuff. I don't know if the regular audience can handle it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Are you going to ever have Magic Mike on?
We can have Magic Mike on, yeah. He's just going to talk about how well Athena products sell. And they do. They must. Everybody's fucking themselves.
Crypto's fucking you and a dildo. I'm just kidding.
Clove cigarettes.
Can you imagine, though? I think that's what I need to start investing in is
What?
dildos.
Crypto?
No.
Crypto dildos?
Crypto dildos.
Imagine if
Teach
dildos
me.
became girl.
No, the ones that he sells, one's like a couple $100 for one. Uh-huh.
Oh,
one
so
that
you're
he
going to try to
sells.
sell it?
That's what I mean. Like, how do I?
You don't wanna
maybe
buy it for yourself?
I mean, he's asked me
Or
a
you're
couple
hoping
times.
that you'll get, like,
he
the-
wants
the-
me to sell under him, and
I
I'm
thought
like,
about selling.
what?
I would love to do.
You would probably do fabulous at it.
Clove cigarettes. Those clove cigarettes.
Don't cough into the mic. No one wants to hear that.
What's that nonsense? That's for my asthma.
What, an inhaler?
No, I would love to sell
So why don't
vibrators
you
and
do
dildos.
it?
I would tell you the funny story about the first time I ever went to one of those.
What?
I showed
a
up
dildo
late.
party?
Yeah.
Did you go to
it was
a
a friend's house. Everybody was there, and of course
sorry.
That's how you found out a lot about
Like,
friends too. You're like, hello. I never noticed the pineapple
those
shirts
kind
before.
of parties.
There's a lot of pineapple in this house. I love you
And
people.
if people don't know what a pineapple
It's just it's good for
Google
cleansing. Shut up. All right. Anyway, we're not here to break anybody. But anyway.
Yes.
So I had to go in, and because I was the last one in the door, because I parked the car, literally the last person in the door,
That's
they
the
made me
worst.
what's called the accommodator. Do you know what the accommodator is?
No.
It is this horrendous fucking dildo that straps to your chin.
What?
You strap it around your head. You basically base
Shut
this thing
up.
here and here. It's meant for when when you're doing fellatio, and it helps hit those other spots that maybe your fingers can't.
Yum.
So if anybody's still listening, I'm sorry. So anyway, I've got to wear this
They're
thing, and
Googling it.
they think it's going to embarrass me, and
But they made you put this on when you walked in the door.
because
They're
I was
like,
the last
"Hey,
one there.
Thanks for coming.
Well, because I'm the last
Come
one.
in.
The party's already
Come in.
started. Yeah,
Got it.
everybody's going.
Yeah.
Here's the asshole who comes in late.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It was
now I
like
gotta wear
your
this thing.
punishment.
And now I was just like thinking all night. I'm just thinking and I'm pondering. And then for the rest of the night, all I wanted to do was tell people secrets. I just kept walking up to people, go, hey, fucking slamming that dick in more faces than you could imagine. It was hilarious. At one point, I caught somebody. I go, hey, and they turned and I thought I knocked their tooth out.
Why
That
don't
thing
they
hit her
have
right in the
parties
face.
like that anymore?
I don't know. I
You
think
should
people
have a
get-
party at your place like
I
that.
think everybody should just wear a dildo on their chin and walk around.
Invite Magic Mike,
Yeah.
and he'll host the party at your place.
Just-
All the friends will come. Bring the chakoots.
I think that's a whole different business idea that I'm working on, but yeah. And charcuteries, yes.
And chakoots.
We have to have charcuteries. Pineapples and charcuteries. You're out of your mind.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
So it's a good thing if we don't go dead air, if like when I'm taking a sip, you just say something, even if it is
I don't want you to
good
spit
wine.
wine on
You're
me.
not that funny. You're not going to spit take me. You're not going to spit take me. Come on. Get your shit together.
Uh-huh.
No, you are funny.
Frank
you and I laugh
left.
all the time.
Frank left.
I,
I thought we were
he might wanted an
You didn't
invite
wanna-
on. He might have wanted an invite
unless did he go in the other room?
on. Well, I don't know. He just was sitting there for a
I
minute, but
think
now he's
Jay
gone.
told him to leave.
Jay said you're
Jay
cramping
goes,
the.
It's not your time.
Excuse me, sir. It's a closed
not
set.
your time.
Closed set.
It's closed set. Obviously, anybody can walk in here at any time.
Anytime.
Anybody
I know.
next door.
It looks like
walking
security's
right in.
I'm gonna need a new job with security. but-
Security.
Oh fucking Christ! Yeah, we're gonna have to work on this shit. So we've changed up the lighting, as you can see. Like you said to me before, James was a little purple.
He was.
Yeah,
You both
we
were.
We look like we might be in the sun.
I like it.
We're basking in the sun. Just yeah.
Jay, do we look okay? Yeah,
thinks-
see?
yeah.
He's shaking his head.
He's shaking his head.
well, because when
You
I
don't get much from that guy. So when he shakes his head,
when you were
it's-
watching it
it's
back,
business.
it looked
Yeah.
all purple.
it did.
You guys look great, but it was purpley.
You were bitchy about it. But
I was
anyway.
not bitchy. Well,
No,
kind of.
do you like my shirt though?
You want it?
You don't like it, do you? No one likes my new shirts, but I got a couple of new ones. It's a lion playing a guitar.
Is there okay? You don't play the
What
guitar.
don't you like? Do
You
you
don't
like,
play
you
the
don't like
guitar.
lions?
You don't play
I have a bunch of guitars in there.
You
I know how to play a bass. Have you ever watched me?
bull.
I'm not lying to you.
shit.
I can play G, G, G.
Where's your triangle?
G, G. I'm trying to listen. I've been typecast. I'm instrument cast now. People only want me for the triangle. I have cowbell experience. I have
Harmonica?
maracas.
Harmonica.
Oh my God, you've never seen me with maracas. No, harmonica actually does require a little bit of skill to hit those
No,
fucking notes.
never.
But I've got I'm a world renowned kazooist.
What is a kazoo?
What's a kazoo?
Yeah, why do I not know it? Oh,
Why
that's
do you
like.
not want a kazoo? It sounds like a vibrator.
And it's
yeah.
got like a little white
It
thing
sounds
on
like a
the side.
vibrator.
That's how that makes sense.
Sounds like changing the settings in the bedroom.
Is that why you know how to use it?
It is.
The kazoo.
I can do the same thing. Anyway.
I really don't believe you that you can play the guitar.
Well, I
Just
told
like
you.
one chord, is that what you call it?
Well, I mean, I've got the
Like
beginning
you
of
go.
Seven Nation Army.
G-
Boom, 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 boom.
I think next
boom,
podcast you
boom,
should
boom,
prove
boom, boom,
bullshit. I really don't
boom.
believe this.
That's it. That's all it
You
is.
never go on stage
Huh?
with the bands.
No, not if all I know is boom, 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 boom.
I think that's great though. It's enough. Just everybody else
There's
backs
people.
you
There's
up.
people actually watching that right now, knowing my fingers are wrong. They're like, he's fucking
They're
full
all
of
mad
shit.
at you. They're like, you're an idiot.
Boom, boom. But I am slapping the bass up here though. Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah, no.
boom.
That's
Yeah.
don't do that anymore.
Don't tell me what to do.
Maybe you should record that and put it on your dating app profile. You'll
Fuck
get
you.
way more
Fuck
swipes.
you. Yeah, just sitting there
Bots Anonymous.
with this shirt. With this shirt.
Do you have a picture of that on your dating app?
What? This shirt?
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid.
No, you don't.
I don't have time to answer all that stuff. I don't want to have to take on an assistant just to respond to people. I'm trying to keep it low key.
Oh, you don't want all the ladies to be chasing you.
The ladies.
To be chasing that.
That's why I've even
I don't
allowed
know if
myself
I'm
to get a little
jealous.
pudgy. I've allowed myself to get a little.
It's the wine.
Yeah, it is. It's so bad. I told you though. I cut back. Now I have though.
What's cutting back?
All right. For the record,
If we drink a whole bottle.
For the record, I would have to say for well over maybe 2 years, I drank about a bottle and a half of wine a night.
A night.
A night.
To yourself.
To the
That's
face.
a lot. Isn't it?
Just
How many
grapes of
glasses
the gods.
is that? That's a lot. See, I don't drink
6.
alone. I don't drink alone.
It depends on how. I find drinking alone is some of the best drinking, honestly. I don't know what's happening to
Do
me.
you wear that shirt?
I wear this shirt and I put a mirror in front of me and go, hey, how you doing?
And you just
Great.
drink the
You?
wine.
I just, cheers.
Single.
Single. What am I watching? Whatever I want. Oh, Chris,
So,
maybe
but
we'll
you
play an
cut
old video
back.
game.
So why did we
Yeah.
cut back?
Well, I'm going to have to go into have some shit done, medically eventually.
Oh,
I got to
yeah.
get that lobotomy done. They
Oh.
want to see if everything's working. Blah.
Yeah, I don't love that for you.
I don't love any surgery for anyone at any time.
I get
'Cause
it.
You're just like, that's scary shit.
Unless you get your tubes removed.
Yeah, I might do that while I'm in
Best
there.
free surgery ever
I
on
might
the
do
planet.
that again. Yeah,
And a friend, not going to say who it is, but got it done after I did.
I'm gonna say, listen, I'm gonna see if they can just give me a little. You know,
It just,
give me a
stuff
little
it?
extra- Yeah,
What?
can they do that?
Huh?
If your boobs can get bigger,
Why
can't
not?
guys?
Well,
You
think
must
about
be
it.
able
If
to.
you can get,
That's what I used to think rhinoplasty was.
well, you can get
There's a
a,
rhinoceros
you can get
one, but
a,
it's
you can get a
nose.
penis attachment.
An attachment,
Yes.
so you don't always have to be
Have
big.
you ever Googled it?
I have not. I haven't Googled
You should.
penis attachment.
Why not?
I just feel like at some point when someone types that in, You're
Ads
like,
on Facebook.
right? Oh, that's on
You're like,
Amazon. I can't
"Shit,
wait to go on
everything
Amazon.
we
Yes.
talked about tonight is going to be on Facebook. And you'll be like, fuck, now I have
Have
to
you ever
buy
had something
that?
you thought about on there yet?
Dude, it happened the other day.
Right.
I was just in my thoughts, and all of a sudden I looked at my Facebook and I went, what the fuck?
I've had it happen to me
It was
at least
it
once.
was,
Yeah.
I didn't even say it out
Didn't
loud.
say it out loud, and
Wasn't
I knew-
talking to
yeah.
myself like I normally do.
Yeah.
And it came up on my Facebook. And I said, what in the fuck is happening? Didn't even tell Alexa.
I had one time. I opened my phone and it had exactly
Shut up.
what I. Yeah.
like
was
on.
porn.
Huh?
I think I forgot to shut it down.
You didn't go incognito. You know, there's different settings, right?
12 cigarettes. What?
It said the incognito. You can like hide it, but you don't
Do you
need
really
to.
think it's hidden?
No.
So that's why I think it's funny. People are like,
What is the difference?
I have a private browser.
Like in an iPhone. What's
have
the
a
difference between
private
like
browser.
incognito and then your regular search? What does that do? Is it to hide stuff? I don't get it.
It's some idiot going.
Like Facebook's not going to see what I'm looking up. Penis attachments.
Two girls, one cup. Just
Are you okay?
I'm dying. Thanks.
Yeah,
for
right.
12
You want
cigarettes.
the water?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Why don't take care of it?
Okay. Yeah. So phones pick up everything.
Everything.
It's creepy.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what's really fucked up?
What?
This is really fucked up.
I'm waiting.
Years from now,
Oh God.
our
You're gonna
kids,
go down a rabbit hole right
grandkids,
now. I don't
my
have
grandkids.
kids.
I have kids. I have grandkids.
I know you have.
I
grandbabies.
may live long enough to see great grand. Actually, I'll tell you right now.
Hmm?
If every Goodney follows suit as this boy did, which Tyler did,
You're gonna be a great
so
grandpa.
I'm already a grandfather. I'll be a great grandfather in another 6 years. Aiden will be 18 by then.
That's freaky to think about.
Is it that 18? Yeah, I
So
think it says
great
18.
grandpa.
I'd be a
in
great
6
grandpa
years.
in 6 years. And then you give that 18, so that puts me mid 50s.
Okay.
And then another 16 years after
It's
that,
almost
18
70.
years. Yeah. 70, I could be a
That would
great
be
grandfather.
wild.
That'd be nuts.
I don't know if I'd love that.
But anyway, to my point, there's going to come a time where one of either my great kids, my grandkids, my great grandkids, or even my kids are going to be cleaning out my room, and they're going to be like, oh, one of Dad's old phones. And they're going to go looking through photos.
You keep photos on your phone?
I keep, there's some moments I don't want to forget. They travel over from phone to phone.
They're in the cloud. You know that, right?
Well, funny thing about the cloud there.
The cloud stresses me out.
Why? Were you afraid some of your videos are out there?
Yes.
Yes.
Or if I delete things,
Well,
I don't know where it went.
I'm afraid
Mom?
I'm afraid to delete things because I think that's how they know what ones to look at.
And they're like, Goodney just deleted 5 photos.
Goodney just
Timestamp today.
deleted 400 photos taken out of his hidden folder.
400? How many photos are you taking?
I have of myself.
Honestly.
What?
Do you take a lot of photos of yourself?
No.
What are you sending?
I'm not sending. I won't
sending
send
it to the crypto?
I won't send. Yeah, the crypto chick. That's why she was like, let's WhatsApp.
This is $49.95.
Is that really yours?
Is that really yours?
What centigrade is that?
Is that really yours?
Is that really
Nope.
yours?
It's fake.
It's fake.
It's not really
It's
mine.
fake.
I deleted it off the
just
cloud.
like your WhatsApp.
Still there. No, what is WhatsApp?
It's a.
Are you saying was or
WhatsApp? It's called WATS up.
what's?
WhatsApp app?
Like what's?
WhatsApp?
What's up?
I don't know. WhatsApp.
I've never heard of WhatsApp.
It's a messaging
I've heard
system.
of not kink.
Kegels. I've heard of the Kegels messaging system.
Oh yeah, you have to do Kegels.
That's when you
no kink.
and
no,
you look at
not
people while you're
kink,
doing it.
Shush. Hold on. Kick. Is that one?
Kick?
Kick. K-I-K.
What's Kick?
Kick is like so this was years ago when I was on dating apps like 5-6 years ago. Kick was like, I think what you're describing, that people would say like, instead of sharing your cell phone number, they would say, hey, go on Kick and message me. And it was like an app that you would like talk back and forth.
I'm going to have to ask my nerd here. All right.
You
Am I
asking
right?
Jay?
Is it WhatsApp? WhatsApp, right?
See, you're saying was.
What-
Like
yeah.
a wasp.
Oh, we're
Ask Jay. It sounds like you're
you're
saying was app.
WhatsApp. Is
If
that
you
what
want to
it's
get sponsored, you're not going
What's
to
it
get sponsored like that. WhatsApp.
called? I want you to come on the Goodtimes With Goodney show with WhatsApp.
WhatsApp is our sponsor.
What's happening?
So if it's so when you asked Jay and he said WhatsApp, right?
So if I said WhatsApp, you would have been like, oh, WhatsApp? Yeah, I know that one.
No, but it sounded like you're saying like
You're
wasp.
splitting hairs over here.
No.
You're just splitting hairs.
Can't
You really
understand what you're saying.
are. Do you find it better than you say it into the glass? Mm-hmm. Today on the show. Don't spit
make
take
me
me.
spit it
Don't
out.
spit take me.
Mm-mm. Don't spit.
Don't spit. Stop it. It's so naughty.
Is this the second episode?
This is episode 0002. Yes, thank you.
What is with the zeros?
Well,
You have to number them?
no.
Can't just call it something? What are you
could.
calling this one?
Calling this
Two-Schitts?
Chris and Two-Schitts. Good times
Chris
welcomes
and
Jamie
Two-Schitts.
Two-Schitts.
How did I get Two-Schitts?
I told you how you got Two-Schitts.
I
Did I
forget
not?
too.
Oh, I've never told you. So you're
I have like 10 nicknames.
I think it's the funniest thing in the world.
Oh, God.
Because people ask me, like, when I say Two-Schitts, they're like, who's Two-Schitts? I'm like, oh, Jamie Two-Schitts. They're like, who's she? I go, oh, Jamie Corriveau. Whatever your last
So
name is.
Corriveau is my ex-husband's last name.
What is Two-Schitts? What was Toe-Schitts then? Because that's where I got it from.
It's not the number 2 and it's not toes.
What was it?
It's Two-Schitts.
That's what I said.
So my maiden name is Two-Schitts.
Oh, so I'm not wrong.
No, but
All right,
then where
then.
did Two-Schitts come from? You just made it up.
No,
I
it was-
swear it was.
It's Toe-Schitts. It's Toe-Schitts. Just said Two-Schitts.
Two-Schitts.
Yeah.
Because now everybody. So it's either Two-Schitts or Jamie Catherine from Papa.
Well, Mike and I
And
are
my
the
middle
most.
name is not Catherine.
Mike and I will give most people their nicknames.
Yeah,
I give
which
a lot
I
of people.
love.
Yeah, and that's how you became Two-Schitts. Literally
correct.
because I didn't know how to call it.
Corriveau.
Corriveau Touche.
Yeah.
Because I think when I first met you or when we were first on Facebook, it was
which was so
Corriveau
long
Touche.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So no. So I've
Just
never.
so you know,
Yeah.
Facebook was right after MySpace.
Were we friends on MySpace?
No, God, I just had gotten to MySpace when Facebook came out.
But
and
we've known each other for probably longer than I had Facebook, though.
You think so?
How long were you?
I came
like
here
a
in
DJ?
2013. Well, actually, it was 2012.
2012. Was that MySpace?
It was.
Or was that
I think
Facebook?
it's the end of.
When
I
did
don't,
Facebook start?
I don't know. I don't even know how long I've been on Facebook.
Same.
I'm afraid.
Well, when I
think it
look at
tells you.
memories and then I see how I spoke on Facebook, stupid.
I know you are like a liberal. You're
I
like, no.
Yep.
You're a liberal.
I was not
like,
at all.
yeah.
I would read some of my stuff. I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking?
People should be able to marry goats.
My memories suck from 12 years ago. I'm like, can I delete that? Does that go in the cloud?
I wonder how that's going to go for people, like, really. Because now we're in that stage where
What stage?
at least when we were first growing up, when you had a girlfriend or a boyfriend and you dumped them, that was it. It's just gone.
Yeah, there was no trace.
There was no trace. There was no trail.
whatsoever.
You might come across
There
a
was
random
a picture,
Polaroid.
and you fucking
you
ripped
burnt it if you
and
had
you threw
to.
it away.
Bye.
You put it in the box. Put it in the box.
Gone.
Yep.
And that was
Stuff
it.
it in the box.
Yep. And then you may find it years later. By that time, either you're healed or
And
you're
then little
not.
Tommy comes back.
And then he's like, "Oh my God, would imagine I'd bang him 6 more times." And
That's so true because everything's at your fingertips.
oh my God, now.
And then you're like, oh, that person's still in my phone. Unblock. Call them.
That was like, remember when we were sitting there?
Text.
I think we were down at, I think when we were
Fucking
listening
hate
to,
it.
was Old Dominion was playing.
Oh, God.
And every fucking Old Dominion song is something about an ex that things were bad and they were good. And they're like, oh my God, if I don't fucking text someone tonight, it was going out of my mind.
Have you ever done that, though?
Text an ex?
Not
No.
just text an ex, but have you ever blocked somebody and then said, let me see what they're up to, and then
I've
unblock them and then
never-
text them again?
I've never unblocked any. Actually, I've never blocked anyone.
I don't
think
typically block anybody
It's
either.
a lot.
Like
If
the
you
guy
know,
that told me to
that's-
fuck you.
That's like
I didn't
even
block him.
hate. Even right, you're just going
I
through
actually
something.
enjoy it.
You're going through something. That's how
I'm
I
not going
assume.
through anything.
No, that's what I assume when somebody's
Oh,
like hates me.
yeah. Like you're like, fuck you.
Again,
Oh,
I know when I get
aw.
blocked and I laugh because the last line, and I'm blocking you. Well, I'm glad you told me because I never found out. Because after you rip me a fucking new asshole, I'm done.
But you can know on Facebook, on,
Especially when I
on
say,
iPhone,
"Can we talk about this?"
And then they
can we just-
block.
yeah.
That's when
Facebook.
you should never.
Unfriend.
No, but so that's my favorite, right?
Can't
So
find
have you-
anything.
because you probably have 1 million people on Facebook, right?
know.
Compared to most.
I have a few.
You have a couple. Have you ever realized and then you're like, oh, I'm down by 5?
No, I've never looked at the number and gone.
And you're like,
I've
shit,
seen
following's
trends. I've seen
going down.
trends. I'm at the point where you just
Facebook's
see
like,
trends.
do you want to up your Facebook friends?
I just noticed like
Good,
people
you lost 10 today.
people I was Facebook friends with. I'm like, why is that as a recommendation?
Yeah, you're like, I thought I was fucking friends with them a week ago. What happened?
Is that a new? Because that's the other thing too. You can't tell if it's a new profile because they done fucked up
What?
and they got hacked. Like my mother going out, I think she has like 4 or 5 accounts. I know other people that have like 4 or 5
Stop
accounts.
it.
Yeah, you get hacked,
No.
you get taken down, and now you don't know where
Not
there's
Mary.
any. Yeah, well, she
Don't
was
hack Mary
she
fucking
was a Yahoo.
Facebook. What the fuck?
I almost was gonna hack it and fucking send my sister's notes. Be like, girls,
I love you.
I love you, but not as much as your
That's
brother.
creepy. Yeah, but which
Chris
one?
was completely my
Chris,
favorite.
Okay. I was like, Uncle
You
Bob.
all no way.
I was like, you got to specify.
He was
his
so
son.
right in his political views too.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm
No,
gonna tell
we're
you
not
right
going
now.
there.
Yeah.
Nope.
The night of the election, my mother was
Nope.
moving wine glasses and pushing candles out. She was not happy.
Sage everywhere.
I had to. I'm like, if you don't stop, Mary, we're gonna have to get some holy water in this bitch. Don't make me bring a peace over.
That's why I'm Jamie Catherine on the
Jamie
side.
Catherine on the side. Shabba-dabba-dum-bing-dong.
We get confirmed for fun.
We do. I do that to people all the time. They
Oh, you
when I
yelled
give you
at
the-
me. No,
No.
you yelled at me.
No, remember
There's
when
a
I
way
give
to
you-
do it, and I don't
Well, no,
go to the belly button, and I
Go to the
learned
belly
that
button.
from
I'm
you.
just saying, I
know.
I didn't yell at you.
Yeah, you did.
I don't recall yelling.
Yelled at me.
I have a very large voice.
You,
For a small
is
man.
that how you describe
For a
it?
small guy.
What do you mean small? You're pretty tall.
I can, what?
You said for a small guy.
I'm the size
said you're-
of a
how-
large woman.
Mm.
I know, I fit in their clothes.
What height are you?
I'm 5. Depends on what what convenience store you're talking about. I can walk out of some
7-Eleven.
I have walked out of a couple of Cumberland Farms where I'm 5'9". And I know that's bullshit.
Do you look right at the little
I walk
like
by, like-
measuring? Yeah, like
Yeah.
shit.
Looking
good
good.
boots today.
Looking good, Goodney. What
Do you
size are these
pose?
Tims?
Pose as you walk out. Come beat you.
Straight. It's all in my posture, really. I just got to put my back
just
into
do
it.
the-
James and I were talking about that when he was here last week. We were like, it's your posture.
I
know.
actually am sitting. I'm slouching.
You
now
are a
that
little bit.
just
Well, you
said
got to
that.
bring you kind of feel like you
I
need to bring.
know because I
you-
actually watched that podcast and you were because he kept.
Oh, I was
pulling at
giving him
the-
shit.
I know that's why I was
why
like,
you have
I
a
don't
new
want
mic. He's gonna be mad.
That's new.
He's gonna be upset because I
Why
didn't
do
give
you
him.
keep playing with yours?
I don't know.
Everybody
Have I
should
told you when
play
I do
with it.
stand up? Sometimes when It's happened quite a few times, actually. When I'm doing stand-up, typically when you do stand-up, you take the phone. There's like a cadence to it, if you will. You take the mic comes out. You start your act. The mic comes out. You take the mic stand. You put the mic stand to the side. When you're on your last bit, you grab the mic stand. You bring it back in. That's how the guy knows to get ready to come up again. So you're there and you're ready to go, and you put your mic back in the mic stand. You finish your bit. Fucking walk off stage. Great. I have a terrible tendency to take the mic out of the mic stand, put the mic stand to one side or the other, and then continue to finger it. It was one day.
You finger the mic stand?
I do.
Which finger? Is it the weird finger?
Yes, it's the weird finger 9 times. Because this is usually my mic hand.
A lot of people know about the weird finger because it's probably one of my favorite facts about you.
It's not. No, I don't know.
Sexy.
It's when people see it, they're like, what in the fuck?
That should be on your app. Your dating profile needs just a finger.
And say it's Bluetooth compatible.
You can't even fit your fucking hand in a glove because it's so big.
I have to wear a mitten on the left hand. Left hand's a constant mitten with a big bulge.
That finger still freaks me out. It's like a fucking, it's a hammer.
It will freak you out until
it's a hammer.
It will freak you out until it finishes
you
you
girls
off.
It?
Not up front. After the fact, they'll be like, "Oh, what's that?" I'll be like, "Ba-doom." And then be like,
it's like you have a built-in dildo on your middle finger. It's free too.
It's a G-spot.
How did you do that again?
I have no fucking clue. I swear it's when I was in kindergarten. They stuck my finger for some sort of...
That's been like that since kindergarten?
Yes. As long as I can remember, that thing's been like that.
Have you ever showed Jay that finger?
I don't show people. I don't go up and hey, you want to see my fucked up finger?
Jay needs to see the finger later.
The funny thing about the finger is, it will go soft and hard. Like when it's soft, you can barely see it, but now it's getting excited.
How long does it take to get hard?
If I bang it on something, it fucking gets rigid real quick.
It does.
It gets fucking real hard real quick.
Does it stay soft when you drink?
Too much whiskey, it just gets, it just hangs off my fucking finger. Idiot.
Your fucking finger freaks me out. How did we get onto your finger?
If people start asking me about my finger, I might know that people listen to this podcast.
That's why.
Yeah.
We got to do little plugs of different little things. Little nuggets.
Little nuggets about my fucked up finger.
Your fucking finger. I think the first time I saw it, I was a little freaked out. I saw it and I went, what did you do? Like that's like a bad day of like when somebody hits their finger in a fucking car door and it never went away. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, thank you.
No.
We sidetracked. I don't even know what we were talking about before.
I don't know. You went after my finger pretty hard there. You finger shame me.
Well, because you kept,
why would you finger shame me?
You kept moving your finger around, and all I could see was the nub.
You could see it moving.
I could see the nub.
It does give a weird.
It was driving me nuts. I'm like, I gotta bring up the fucking finger.
Don't bring up the finger. Leave the finger alone. Oh God.
That's how really you're gonna know that people listen to this or watch it.
They're just
Goodney, what's up? Show me your finger.
Either that or they'll just be like weird about it. They're like. Waiting for that hand.
When they look down and they keep staring at your finger.
Yeah, everybody's gonna want to line up to my left-hand side.
Oh, is it on your left?
I do that with pretty girls to see if there's a ring. You know what I mean? You just kind of.
That's bullshit.
What do you mean, rings? Mm-hmm. Or to look for one?
Why do you look for one? Is it even worth it? Like, what's the point? Let's talk about that, crypto.
What?
You don't even need to look at the fucking finger. There's no need, even for guys. I could look. There's not one. They're married. Every time.
Oh, that's true, too.
Every time. I will go out.
Well, that's guys, though.
I will be at your place of establishment, your beautiful bar.
That's guys.
On a nice night out,
guys
enjoying myself. They do not have a ring. I am chatting. They're chatting it up. And then seriously.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they go,
oh, yeah?
Oh, my wife. And I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm just not wearing it because we're currently fighting. You're like, what are you fighting? You're like, how long you been fighting?
We take the weekends off.
How long you been fighting? Just today, but I'm really pissed. This bitch.
They must have a fucked up finger too.
Yeah,
I get it.
That's what I think happened.
That should be the excuse.
If
I can't get a ring on.
Can't get a ring on it,
dude. It's like black and blue still.
It is. It's always. It depends if it gets cold, if it's warm. Leave my fucking finger alone, man. Don't finger shame me. I'm
Put it under the table. I won't look at it. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. It's awful.
Some people think there's a third guest. Way in the background. That's how big it is. Anyway.
I thought you said nobody can hear the noises.
I don't know if they can, but it was very funny for
Jay
us.
said
wasn't
he
it?
can't.
He can't because he doesn't have headphones on.
I know, but
He can't hear anything. He can only hear us talking. He cannot. If we were to just go into the microphone and talk like this about him, he can't hear us until he edits it.
okay.
And then he'll be like, really?
What is he editing? What are you editing?
I think he's trying to edit out me saying words like fuck, pussy, and vagina.
No, because your last podcast, you said a lot of dirty words.
I said the C word.
You did.
I did.
And I love that word.
It's a good word.
A lot of friends call me that for fun. If I was to show you my phone, I have like 3 friends in there.
You just made.
For fun.
A lot of friends call me that for fun. That's great.
That's serious.
You can meet Jamie Two-Schitts on Dominatrix Two-Schitts. Two-Schitts Dom.
No.
No? I bet you could make money dominating.
What? Dominating?
Yeah.
Like on an OnlyFans?
Well, I don't know why you
I
had to
should
do
do
that.
I don't like feet, so I won't do feet. But
What are you
Dom?
yeah,
To be the Dom?
Yeah, just fucking go beat up some bitches.
Bitches?
Yeah, bitch men.
Oh,
Go beat up some bitch men.
bitch men. Oh, I thought we were talking about women, but okay.
Well, if they pay the money, what difference does it make?
How much do you think people make like per, like, I don't understand how that
For
works.
a beating?
No.
I don't know.
No,
I don't
like
know
if
how much a beating goes for.
If I maybe next time, by the time I come back on, maybe I'll try it and I'll make my own page and see if I make any money. No? Okay.
I'm a little lost. Hold on.
OnlyFans.
I'm trying to figure out something here. Wait a minute. Oh, you're gonna do your own OnlyFans page,
OnlyFans.
and you're just gonna walk
Yeah.
around in big boots and with a whip,
Sure.
and
You
you're gonna
talk
see what
about me
happens.
being dumb. I gotta make money. How would I make money?
You could do. I bet you could do that. You're tall as it is.
I know I'm 5'7".
And you've got those high hip bones. You could just
Thank
yeah,
you.
you could pull that off. Just
I
walk
feel
around
like I'm
going,
on a dating app
"Which one of
live
you-
right now."
Which one of you little pussies am I gonna fuck up next?
I feel bad for everybody. I'm scared.
Just like pull your hair back, be like, I'm ready to fuck one of you little bitches up.
How do you know which one to hit?
I don't. I'm
Does
just
it
kind of
say-
mashing.
Oh, you're doing a great job, actually.
Thank you.
I don't like
There's other ones I want
the
to put in.
mosquitoes
I gotta
or
put
the
it.
crickets.
We don't
like
even
that
know if the
one.
people can hear this. So this whole thing might.
So I feel like when James was on, I could hear the crowd.
Yeah.
Because
Well, the crowd was here that day.
Because there's so many people here.
There's a live studio
There's a
audience.
lot of people here.
Fucking ton.
They showed up at like
Fucking fun.
6. When
Yeah.
there was a line.
Do you know how hard it is to get in here now? Like, I'm going to
know.
have to build a back entrance. There's people. Can we get on
VIP.
the show? Oh, my
VIP.
God.
Well,
Is
you're
that
gonna-
Bill Burr?
So you said you're going to have how many more people?
I'm as many,
like, you gotta-
many as people want to come on.
Oh,
I have friends, I think.
you do?
I think they might.
How many
not-
people you think are going to come on a podcast?
You're here.
Well, yeah, but I'm fun.
Right. So we'll put you back
So
on.
how many more?
You might have to
You're
just
gonna
be
take
you a
their
couple
name
times.
out of a hat?
Guys, episodes 0004, 0008,
Two-Schitts
0022.
Travel
Yeah.
is back.
Two-Schitts Dominatrix Sessions.
Don't be Googling that.
I know,
I
right?
don't have a page yet.
Can you imagine if something like this, all of a sudden people are like, I'd absolutely suck on her toes and let her beat the shit out of me.
If somebody was interested, I don't want my toes sucked though. I will go on a date. I don't want my toes sucked though. Toes are so gross.
I have to agree. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have wanted to have a toe in my mouth during sex at one point in time or another. But they have to be very cute. They have to usually just after a shower. Yeah, it happens. Don't worry. Listen, fuck you. I got my own freak. You do your own thing, all right?
I get it.
But I can tell you right now, if any woman was over, if it's like, let me see your toes, I'd be like, no, I don't think so.
If you whipped out your toes and they look like your fucking finger right now, I would not touch your
My toes are fine. My
Do
toes
they
are
look
fine.
anything
They're
like your
not
finger?
hideoso. They're fine. They're feet. I mean, they look like men's feet. They could use some work,
which
but-
is gross.
right, but whatever. That's why I'm talking. That's why
So
I
back
said
to
women's
Dom
feet.
and all these other things.
Right, you're fine
Yeah.
with beating the shit out of
So-
That's what you do. Tell him to pull his foot out, and you go, ugly
No,
foot,
'cause-
and then you beat his foot.
That's Foot Finder.
Oh my God. You want to know fucking... So, I think it's Netflix, and it's a show I think it's only in Florida. It says only in Florida or something like that, or Florida Justice, or Crimes in Florida, or something like that. It's an alligator holding a guy's arm or something. The first fucking episode, I shit you not, is about a guy who Craigslisted,
Oh God.
who was trying to make some money. So he Craigslisted, will do anything for money within reason, blah, blah, blah. So he starts getting all these things like, fuck, mate, no, I don't want to fuck you. I don't fuck you. No, I don't want to fuck you. I don't. Some guy says, I want you to do something for me, blah, blah, blah. Turns out this guy wanted him. And I shit you not, watch the show, He wanted, and they go to the real life person who did it, and it's a weird show. I only watched the first episode, but the first episode got me. The guy wanted his toes cut off.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep, not
For money?
Listen, the guy was paying money,
Gross.
to have someone cut off his pinky, the one next to it, and the one next to it, because I don't know what they're called.
The pointer in the middle
of toes. That's not. What
are they called?
My toe thumb. I don't know which
what
ones
are they called?
I don't know. Pinky and up. So the one that went to the market. Wait a minute. Market stayed home. Roast beef. The one that had roast beef. The one that had none, and the one that went wee wee. So the kid that was those three
home.
piggies. Those three piggies. He wanted those cut off. He wanted the person to cook them up.
Oh my God.
And eat them.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what I said. And I'm like,
This
why
is
am I
a show
watching
on
this? Is a show on Netflix.
You have a lot of spare time.
Is it Netflix or HBO?
I feel like it's HBO because
It
if
might
it
be.
was on Netflix, I would have watched it.
It might be HBO.
If you find it, can you share it with me?
I will see it. I'm telling you.
But I don't have
can look at my phone.
HBO.
I can look at my phone right now.
What is it called? Weird Fetishes?
It's something in Florida. It's like Crimes in Florida or something.
You keep saying in Florida, but like
I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on. I have it on
like
my phone.
cutmytoeoff.com.
It's
I don't get it.
No, it's not cut my toe
I
off.
know. So this guy goes on Craigslist. Is Craigslist is still around?
I think it is, and I think you can still find people who will.
Even though you do have to pay for anything on Craigslist now.
Yeah.
Anything. Doesn't matter what it is. So he cuts his toes off. And then the guy eats.
Well, no, then it's a big problem. Like he brings his girlfriend in on it. The girlfriend knows he's gonna do it. They both go over. The guy chickens out. Then he doesn't want to do it. It's like,
This sounds off. This is an episode,
this is the first episode.
and you only watched one.
Well, yeah.
I think you should watch another one
I only watched it the other day.
on HBO.
I think so. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you in a second.
I'm a little concerned at
Oh,
where people's lives are going, that they have to go on Craigslist and sell things like
no,
that to cut
people
their
are
toe.
fucking freaky.
That's what I'm
dude.
saying. Like to cut your toes off, and then
People are fucking freaky, dude.
is that freaky, or you just you
Recommend
need
it
money?
for you.
Can't get a job.
It's Florida Man. The name of the show is It's Florida Man.
It's Florida Man.
It's Florida Man.
Oh, like
It's Florida Man.
Like Florida Man.
Yeah.
Like okay.
No,
like a
like-
surfing fucking. It's Florida Man.
Dude, yeah. Hang
Okay,
loose, cut
all
my
right.
toes off and eat them. It's Florida Man.
Well, I already hate feet.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And you watched the whole episode? You didn't get sick? So they didn't go through with it.
A few times I'm like, ah!
So did they make money?
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't really pay attention. I got into what was happening with it, and then I was like,
What? How did you find this? Was this like a Facebook, like, hey, you should probably watch this tomorrow?
No, it was
It
was
just-
on HBO.
oh, you got
And
bored.
I'm like,
You got bored.
it's Florida Man.
I don't have HBO.
You should.
Now I'm sad.
I rotate.
Bet
I
you
rotate.
do.
I
What do you
just
rotate?
go. I bet you do.
What do you
Stupid.
rotate?
So I'll
Your
cancel a
shows?
subscription and open a new one, cancel one, open a new one, and then go around.
It's so fucking expensive too.
They're getting ridiculous. Like,
like
Hulu
$20.
just went up again.
I know.
Hulu's
Every
like,
year.
Hey, just so you know, we enjoy you as a loyal customer for the past 20 fucking years. We've gone up again. Thank you.
That's like other thing. You definitely know which button's what.
I do know. I'm getting there.
Getting the hang of it. Yeah, it's insane. Because even when I look at how much I pay for these shows, like, or just that I have access to it, I'm like, why the fuck do I have Amazon Prime for $15.99? What the fuck do I watch on there? Like, what do I watch on there? If you said like,
I think it's funny. You
Tell me
bitch
a
about
show.
Yeah. Amazon Prime?
no, but if you said
Do you
recommend
know
a
what
show, on,
I
no idea.
Yeah.
Tell me what?
Clarkson's Farm.
What the fuck is that? Did you
Funny
say
as fucking thing.
Clarkson Farm?
Clarkson's Farm.
I have nothing to watch
So
on there.
Jeremy Clarkson is he was and I'm paraphrasing of what I've watched from the show. He made a lot of money over on British television because he did the Grand Turbo or whatever it was.
Okay.
And drove expensive cars, and it was a great show over in London or in England for a long time. Made a shit ton of money. Anyway, he owns a 1,000-acre farm in some part of London or some part of England.
Shit.
So the back parts of England. So don't get it confused with this thing's all hills and all valley, like all over the place. 1,000 acres. He has a guy that usually takes care of everything. The guy retires. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to document my ability to do it. And he starts farming. And now he's got like all these small plots of land, tons of farmland, blah, blah, blah. But first thing he does, he buys a tractor that's absolutely fucking enormous. Like, it's so big and it's hilarious. So it's a documentary, but about the guy doing it. And then he goes through 2020, and it shows everything that happened with that. And he's trying to get the farm up and going. And he tries to raise sheep. He tries to raise pigs. He tries to raise cows. He tries to raise, like, grow shit. It's just hilarious.
Nope.
Yeah. No, for me, it's great because I want to go do that. Like, if I had
Want
my.
to have a farm?
Yeah, I'd love to have a farm.
Really?
Yeah. I'd love to give up, not
Get a
see
farm.
anybody for fucking days. And just be
In
like,
what you do?
yeah.
That makes no sense.
I
You're
think
a
it's
people
'cause
person. You're
it
great
is-
with people.
I love coming in and like,
Yeah, like-
and then leave me alone for a while. I'm gonna go fucking.
You should get a farm.
I'm gonna.
What are you gonna have on the farm?
I don't know. Grapes. I'm gonna make my own wine someday.
Oh, to have your own vineyard? That would be wonderful. That would be great.
Oh. That's
Big and
nipples.
hard.
That's nipples
Big
hard
and
type
hard.
stuff. Yeah, that's nipples
That's
hard
a
type
dream.
stuff. It is.
That'd be beautiful.
I'd love to do that. Get up every day. The only thing I
that's
gotta do
not
is
cheap.
fucking. No, it's not. It's not. I
How
talk
much
to
do
the
you
people.
think a vineyard is?
Well, the land itself, and then to get everything up and going, and then you have to hope you got the right soil and the right grapes and the right this and the right that, and you have to hope that you fucking know what you're doing.
And pay
Like,
people.
I think much like this, I'm gonna take it as a hobby.
The
It's not
podcast?
yeah, like a podcast is a hobby, all right? I figured, you know what? I said
Yeah.
I would always do it.
And now you're
Why
doing
not?
it.
And I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Manifest your own shit.
Right?
Like, fucking get it going. So someday
You
I'm
need a
gonna
little
start
bit
with
of
like an
money to
acre.
manifest.
I'm gonna start out with an acre. I'll rake that until I get bored, and then be like, I'm gonna
You're gonna
plant
be in
some
the
grass.
front yard. It's like this big.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with a 900 square foot like little area, rake that up nice, probably plant some tulips.
Get a sheep or two.
I got one sheep. Fucking thing got over the wall. We lost it last week. I don't know. His name was Albert. He doesn't answer, but
That's a great dream, though.
oh,
That's wonderful. I didn't know that about you.
yeah. I got a lot of little dreams.
What else?
I don't know right now.
Okay.
But there's a lot.
Podcast for fun.
I still want to.
Oh God.
I think I've kind of taken care of it, like starring in my own porn. I always wanted to be in a porn movie, but I think I've done my own now. Yeah,
What?
by now.
What do you mean?
Well, if you set your own, I think it's considered a production if you use a tripod.
Did Jay help you with it?
No, Jay. I asked Jay to just
Jay
set up the
produced
cameras.
it?
I asked Jake to just set up the cameras. You know why? Because he couldn't stop
I
giggling.
think he's sleeping.
I had to let him go. I'm like, Jay, you have to leave. You're gonna keep giggling. I'm getting tired of this bullshit.
So you wanted to have your own?
No, it was. I just said it because we were talking about
Okay.
dreams. I was like,
So you
I
made
think
that up.
So I'm like, maybe I already have done it because I took videos. Never mind.
And you deleted it off the cloud.
It's off the cloud. Check your cloud, people. If nothing else,
Where is the cloud?
it's right there.
I want to float.
It's right
'cause
there.
I
Next
need to know where
I think
that
it's next to
picture was.
Nevada. I think it's somewhere next to
The
Nevada.
picture I took a couple years ago, I'd like that back. Like, how do you get
You
that
look good
back?
there on that one.
How do you get that back?
You don't. Some guy in fucking
I, like,
India.
search it?
Some guy in India is using it to do stuff with now.
Somebody probably made a fake profile of me.
Oh, somebody right now
Like a lot.
is getting fucking crypto money from somebody with your picture.
Don't swipe on me. Swear to God. That's
If
definitely
you swipe on
happening.
me, just know I might. If I try to sell you crypto, it's not me.
It's actually real.
It's not me.
Because I don't even know what I'm talking about when it comes to crypto. I know nothing.
Yeah, I know that.
I couldn't even steal it from you. Whatever it is. Stop laughing because I don't know what it is.
What are you looking for in their house? I'm looking for fucking crypto coins. They've got to have them
That
somewhere.
should be. Do you know any like financial people that are really good at like stuff like that?
We should. You know what? That's a good question. I think I'd like to
Like a
find somebody
financial
that has
person.
that has some financial expertise to just
Yeah.
say not the people that already have like tons of fucking money. You know what I mean? Like those people that just have.
Why wouldn't you want them
have
on?
No, I mean, but no, to try to help people who just have a little bit to start putting away.
Do we have any rich friends?
I don't have any fucking rich friends. I might have rich friends and don't know it. They're very quiet about it.
I don't know.
To be honest with you, I don't think my friends would consider themselves rich. You know what I mean? Even if they were.
rich in love.
I'm rich in comfort, in love with my spouse, who I love very much. But as soon as he or she leaves the room, I talk shit.
That doesn't happen often.
Never.
Nope. That's when they take their ring off.
Right.
Head into the bar so I can talk to them for 20 minutes and waste my fucking time.
Once again, we're having Vovo's Vino from Vovo's Vino Sangria from the White Mountains. Yeah, first bottle.
Why didn't you finish it?
Why? Because then what happens is I pour you the last glass and I look like a real hero.
I love it.
It's also got all of the roofie in it.
Yeah.
That's the bottom of the roofie. I'll probably just lay there.
That's probably one of the best epic stories.
That's the best story there is. That is the best story of us, our friendship. That is one of the best stories. Should I tell it?
I actually love that story. That's probably one of my favorite things with you.
It's going to be funny to tell you the story because you were there. But those of you out there listening, back to that Aruba trip that Jamie and I took. So Jamie and I are able to talk about pretty much everything.
Yes.
And we often, I don't know if people will find it funny that we joke about having sex with each other. I don't know why that's funny.
It never have.
It's never have. We've never had sex.
We've never even made out.
We've not.
Isn't that fucking wild?
It is. It's
even in a drunken stupor.
Right. Like
never.
Right. It's a high five at the end of the night. Just both horny as hell. Both drunk. Going. All right. Good luck out there, kid. And
smacking the ass and good luck.
Good luck. Let me know. Actually, don't.
Yeah, don't tell me.
Good luck.
Don't tell me.
But we're down. Well, I do want to preface it because I do have to say I had made that statement. I said, Jamie.
We were joking about it for about a month.
It was, and we just kept joking. Said if
because I was like, don't.
If neither one of us gets laid in, if neither one of us gets laid in Aruba, then we'll bang each other. And she's like, yeah, okay, and I go back and forth. So like, hey, listen, nothing happens, in Aruba. And
Aruba is a beautiful island.
It is, but we're staying with friends, and they're like, you guys,
and auntie,
you guys aren't gonna fuck if
friends
we're down
and
here.
auntie.
Yeah. We're like, listen, we don't know. We might.
Yeah. Drunken night, 2 a.m.
night on the beach,
can't find my way back.
Everything. So anyway, first night we get there, we left. God, we left here at like 3 a.m.
It was very early.
Because we wanted to get there early.
Yeah.
We got there. We didn't get there till late though. Why did?
Well, no, it was a few. I think we were direct, but we were tired.
Yeah,
we got up super early.
Is it because we went and got food in it? Because by the time the day was done,
it's a blur.
The whole fucking day was just done.
No,
Did we have a layover?
We ended up getting food when we got there because we ate at that beautiful seafood restaurant.
Yeah, so we went and got food.
Something bone.
So all these innuendos are like, you guys should bone.
The bone.
So
flying fish bone. That's exactly what it was.
The whole day's done. We're finally we're tired. We're all back. Everybody's gone off to bed. Auntie's in bed. You're about to lay down on the couch. I'm going to bed. And I look out and I yell to her. I'm like, hey, do you want to rally? I go, do you got an India to rally? And she goes, nah, I'd probably just lay there. Like that is now the classic line.
It is.
I'll
and
probably
a lot of the
just lay
friend
there.
group knows it.
Everybody just they use it constantly.
The close friend group loves it.
Yeah. I'll probably just lay there.
But then
I just kind of go.
Yeah, but you went right to bed. Well, so you just turned around and go, all right.
Yeah, I did. I went, all right. And I shut the door and I went into bed. And I'm like, and I'm laying there for a little while and I'm going, I don't know if I address this.
And mind you, I slept next to Auntie.
Should I address this? I don't know if I should address this.
And you didn't.
Not till the next morning.
You left me there.
I left it there like that. And then the next morning we get up.
Having coffee.
And I go, Jamie.
No, my favorite is everybody was now out in the kitchen area,
right? Because I'm
and
a dickhead.
Nobody knows what happened.
I am a dickhead, and then I think I asked Michelle.
Yeah,
Michelle,
you go.
What does it mean to
rally?
What does it mean to rally to you? And they go, to get up and get another fire going.
Party.
No, that's not what happened. No, I did. I came right out and I said it was only you.
Was it?
Yeah, and I just said to you, I go, hey, what did you think I meant when I said, do you want to rally? And you're like, oh my God, why? What?
Well, and I was freaking out because I was like, what I'm like, if Goodney asks me that's something fucking stupid.
I go, what do you think?
I said something stupid.
What do you think it means to rally? And you go, I don't know, fuck.
And you go, nope.
And I went, nope. And then you were like, oh my God, it's so stupid. And then I remember asking Mike and Michelle, I go, hey Mike, because I was worried.
Well, now you were quizzing them too because you were trying to justify that I was fucking dumb. Because I was beyond embarrassed because I'm like, I thought he was asking me to fuck.
So now, tie the whole thing back. She thinks I'm asking her to fuck. Her response is, not tonight. I'd probably just lay there.
That's exactly how it was when I went to bed.
So no, that was you.
And I thought you just weren't interested.
When I went to lay there, I laid there and I went.
And
That's
seriously, and then fast forward, and here we are.
Here we are doing a
Still
podcast.
haven't had sex.
We've talked about
Still haven't made out.
Not had sex, have not made out.
Never made out.
Talk about going to a place together, but to not have sex with each other.
Is that another podcast?
That is. I mean,
Okay.
So
We probably should talk about that at
There
some
should be a
point.
lifestyle podcast. I don't know. I don't know if
what?
a lifestyle podcast. People could talk about it. All their different lifestyles.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to know about some of these Furbies. These people who are like, I'm going to go home and put on a fucking cat outfit.
So somebody told me about that.
What?
That people dress up in cat outfits and dress up. Is that a
I
thing?
don't think it's just cat outfits. It's just
That's a thing.
Yeah, it's a Furby.
Or they identify as
I
a
think
cat.
it's a Furby. Well, I don't know. Yeah, no. It's so what's that called? Why are you looking at Jay? I don't think.
I was hoping he would.
I don't
Google
think this is
it,
going to
or
be
no.
Jay's.
How old's Jay? Maybe Jay knows.
I don't think Jay right now
I
is
feel
like,
like we're too old.
who the fuck is getting
Yeah, but a fucking cat?
meow?
Like they dress up as a cat. They've been
Meow.
doing it in schools now too, I heard. No joke that kids are dressing up as cats and going to school and saying I
Meow.
identify as a cat.
Well, I've heard of
What is
I've heard of
that?
stories all over the country that people want litter boxes instead of
No. Is that a joke?
no.
What do
Litter
you
boxes
mean?
in classrooms.
Where have you heard that? The Facebook?
Look it up. Type it in.
I don't want
litter
to
boxes in
because I don't
classrooms.
want it as an ad on my fucking Facebook in an hour. And they'll be like, "Do you want to buy
Are you
this?"
looking to pee? Are you a Furby and not know where to pee?
Go to PetSmart.
Bring your own kitty litter box.
No, I'm not doing that.
Then you see a person.
So now so you need a podcast with Magic Mike.
We'll bring him in and we'll talk about
And-
we'll have him on before probably have to have him on in a couple weeks, in a
You
week or
should
so.
have him on. Yeah.
See what he's up
But
to.
I want to be at least in the room because I want to hear
You
what
wanna
he
do it
says.
too? You
I
want- you want
love
a
his
threesome?
Please. I might
See, I
just
knew
lay
that
there
was
with
coming.
both of you.
I'll just lay there.
I'll let you two do things.
Stop. Mike's a big boy.
He would manhandle you.
That would be jail. That'd be like jail.
I love that he's Magic Mike. He's sexy.
Yeah, no, he's a great guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that
Big
he
old
does all
fucking
the
ginger.
fun things.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like gingers?
I am one.
No shit.
Yeah. We're getting
A
on the
bald
same
one.
ship together. Yeah.
He uses 2 bars of soap and face wash.
1 bar of soap, a face wash, and a body wash. You fucktard. Fuck you. You're the one not washing your entire body. You're walking
Yes,
and going,
I do. We're. If I get any of the static back from before, I'm gonna be mad at you.
It won't be when I take my headset off. I don't know what that was. That was weird.
I know. Thank God the
we
listeners didn't have
completed the
that.
circuit.
I bet you would get kicked off of all of channels if that was a thing.
Oh, I don't think we'd ever put the show out. We
No.
would just be like, fuck.
I'm
that
glad you figured
noise.
it out because I thought I was.
Join us next time when Jamie Two-Schitts takes a shower.
Please don't do that. I don't love it. You're so stupid.
Oh God. What else did we had? What did we do? Oh, we went to Baba Sushi the other night. That was fun.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
No one's ever been to Baba Sushi. Baba Sushi.
Baba Sushi.
Baba Sushi.
Baba Sushi is one of the best
Love.
sushi spots ever.
There, what is it called? Oysters Supreme. Oh,
Yeah, what was on that? The I
it
don't
was
know.
just orgasm.
The cream, the liquid. I don't
Pommes,
know.
it was just
What
whatever.
was our buddy drinking? What
Who?
was he had eggs in his mouth?
He loves eggs
His
in
shots.
his mouth.
What was the shot that
It
he
was a
doing?
quail egg. I think that's his way of being. I'm a man. I'll eat eggs.
I don't
raw."
understand. Yeah, but then wasn't there other eggs in the shot?
I think it's just a quail egg.
No, there was other stuff in the sake.
In the sake?
Mm-hmm.
Was it caviar?
Oh, maybe
The black
that.
eggs?
Mm.
Or was it roe?
It was a bunch of shit in
was
there,
just-
and it looked gross.
Oh, right.
And he threw it back,
Of
and
course
he
he
did a
did.
great job.
He's a champ, that kid.
It's the food there is
He'll be on at
wonderful.
some point. I have to have Chucky on at some point.
You going to talk about hockey?
Oh God, no.
What
I
are you
can
gonna
talk
talk
about when we played together.
What are you going to talk about?
Oh, I'll bring him down. I'll let him talk about his conspiracy things.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, he'll go nuts.
Okay.
He'll tell you the
I'll
lizard
definitely
people.
watch
He'll
that.
He'll tell you the lizard people. Well, it's not going to help his,
What?
his dating life.
Is he on
So-
any apps?
Yeah, I don't know if he's on it.
Crypto.
No, I don't think he is. I don't know.
I've never asked him.
No, he's just. I think he's given up.
Why are there people like me, you, and him that are single? And
I think I know why
I
I'm
don't-
single.
why?
I think I know why I'm single.
why?
I just think I'm a lot to handle.
You are.
I'm a lot to handle.
You're fun. But
Yeah.
you're a lot.
I'm a lot. And my lifestyle is
And
just.
you say what you mean.
Yeah.
And you're very direct, which is good, but some people can't
Oh,
handle
no,
it.
you're very upset. Like,
I can't believe you said that. I'm the problem. I'm the reason for my own problems.
you
Probably
are.
that shirt, too.
This shirt's fucking bomb.
It's what the girls
I'm
can't
wearing
handle.
it. I have, when you buy
I am
shirts
watching Jay
specifically.
laugh when I talked about your shirt.
Listen, Jay is hoping to get paid for this gig, so he's going to love this shirt
He's
in about
like,
2 minutes.
I love that shirt.
Listen, this shirt is sexlicious.
How many? How many other shirts are like that you own?
4.
You got like a polar bear on the next one?
4.
You have
What is wrong?
4?
Why are you hating on my lines?
I'm not hating on it. I'm asking you what other. What line is that?
This is the lion line. I know it
What
came from China.
line is that?
It came from
I bet it
China.
Did. Was it purchased on the Amazon?
It was the Temu.
Seriously, where'd you get?
No, it wasn't on
it was-
Amazon.
Was it on Temu?
No, I have not bought
You're
anything on
joking?
Temu. Temu,
Bullshit.
I think is Wish renamed.
Did you ever hear about the Wish story? One of our friends purchased a guitar. I air
guitar
quoted
on
guitar
Wish?
for. You never heard that story?
No.
So one of our friends ordered a guitar off of Wish and was
'Cause
very
it was only
excited.
$29.95?
And it was literally like $100, and I kept saying, "You probably shouldn't order anything that
Anything
was
from Wish.
connected to Facebook to bring you to an app." And then that said person purchased this guitar, and then when the package came in, it was like this big. And I go, "Is that your guitar?" Opened it up. Guess what? It was fucking women's socks. They scammed him.
So they just sent them women's
I
socks
swear to
instead
God,
of a fucking
and never
guitar.
again. I hand to God. Yeah, it's wonderful. And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Still funny as shit.
I've been very
Off
blessed that every whack thing I've ever ordered off the internet,
Is
I
real.
currently own. Yeah,
So where's that from again?
this is from China.
Yeah,
I got
but
this
where
one.
did-
Wait
where
till you
did
see the next one.
Yeah.
The next one is a lion drinking wine on the beach, man.
Yeah, but
What?
I want to know where you got it.
I don't know. It was.
You should know
my-
because it's
no,
you
the
have
problem
4
is
of them.
My Facebook knows me, and so what happens is I have a whole T-shirt line of weird shit
I
of
bet you
animals
do.
doing things. I've got my DJ Squirrel.
Oh, that's fun. Do
Yeah.
you wear that at Rascals?
I do DJ Squirrel, and
You
then I've got
do?
the lion that's doing
That
stand
one's
up.
fun.
Yeah,
I mean, I love it.
you're being wicked cunty. You really are.
I mean,
I
I'm
don't-
not wearing a
I don't
fucking
like
lion
it.
with a guitar
Well,
on my shirt.
I can't imagine that you're gonna get any fucking Emmys for your wardrobe today. Here, asshat.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for wearing the fucking
can't-
sweatshirt that
I
says,
can't.
let's put the crazy away. Oh!
Do you know where that's from?
Yeah.
Where?
Your fucking memoirs.
Seriously, do you know where it's from?
I'm going to guess it's Yellowstone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you watch Yellowstone?
You know what? It's probably every thought every man's ever had in his
Yeah,
entire
put
life.
the fucking crazy away,
At some
bitch.
point in time, you're looking at him going, are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Are you done?
Exactly.
Put the fucking
Rip
crazy
says
away.
it to Beth, and
Yeah.
he goes, "Are you done putting the put the crazy away?"
I love the fact that everybody thinks that because Rip says it, they listen. Fuck you, all right? Here's the deal. You're all like, oh, Rip, if he told me to shut the fuck up, I'd shut the fuck up. You absolutely would not. You would go fucking Puerto Rican crazy and cut the man.
No.
Bullshit.
So I'm not a fan of Rip. Rip is not my favorite on
Oh,
the
so
show.
you wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
And by the
No.
way, there's other nationalities that can go crazy. It's not just Puerto Ricans. But I grew up in Worcester, and I just knew.
Is that why?
Yes.
Because you grew up in
I
Worcester.
I have friends, and they
Really?
would tell me, they're like, don't fuck around with the Puerto Ricans. I'm like, okay.
Mm.
I don't need, listen, I know no matter what nationality, I can make them crazy.
Just lost a lot of audience.
Oh, yeah, I was huge. I was huge.
3.
And what's his name there? Tony.
Find him back on Facebook.
What's his name? Fuck Tony?
Huh?
The comedian Fuck Tony?
I don't know who that is.
Tony, I can't remember his last name, but
Danza?
no, Tony Danza. The star of Who's the Boss? Tony Danza.
That's an oldie but a goodie.
That's a great show. Who's the Boss? That's when I fell in love with Alyssa
Jay ever
Milano.
watch that?
No, doesn't even see it on
How old is
reruns.
he?
He's like 12.
Jay, how old
Jay,
are you?
what are you, 22?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Ew.
24.
Born in 2000?
Oh my God, that's right.
Oh my God, he's shaking his fucking
Yeah,
head. I was
he's
just
born in
I was
2000.
joking.
Yeah.
That's gross.
His first
Do
memory.
you know what a Nintendo is?
Not back by his fucking birthday is when
Nintendo? Switch?
His 1-year-old birthday is when the towers fell.
Oh,
Isn't
he's
that fun?
laughing.
Yeah.
He's fucking laughing about it.
That's because to him it wasn't a big deal.
Did this catch it? That he's laughing.
Because to him he's
It's not
fucking
funny, Jay.
He's like, I remember those stupid things. What were they?
You know what's crazy?
Ruined my birthday.
Speaking of that, people have that as like their history lesson now, which is wild. Like to live through it and then have it like as a part of history now. Like we're a part of that.
Yeah.
You know?
You ever wonder how much of history is wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Keeps me up nights.
Mm-hmm.
I don't worry about where
That's
my
a rabbit
shirt.
hole.
I don't worry about where my shirts are coming
That's
from. I don't worry about
I swear you bought
how
it
many
on Temu.
non-swipes I get on my
If you get Temu,
my dating
there's
profiles.
going to be so many ads for Temu later.
I don't even sweat what I'm going to get from Temu that I ordered.
Saint.
But that
Is that what
shit
it's called?
I sweat.
Nope. So what's the other? Sheen.
Sheen's good though. Sheen's not bad.
I've actually ordered a lot.
I was
from
gonna
them.
say
I love their stuff.
Sheen's some great.
$1.99
wanna
for a
buy-
top.
If you
Hello.
I don't know if you buy lingerie for some of your friends.
Hold on. Wait a second.
There,
Did you just say if I buy lingerie? Actually, I have.
I'm just saying, having bought
Somebody that
lingerie-
we know personally,
having,
both of us.
having purchased gifts from that website, I can tell you that it's very good quality.
How many women have you bought lingerie for?
I don't think that's important.
I do because I want to know if it's
the
frequent.
ones that have asked.
Huh?
The ones that have asked. How's that?
Did they just lay there in it?
If they do, they're not getting another shipment. That's terrible.
$29.95 and it's all free.
Right.
Right
Fuck,
after.
I can watch Scrambled Spice for this.
It's awful. I do know people that I've personally bought some sexy lingerie for.
Yeah.
Female friends.
That's
that
good.
needed it.
Yeah. That's all I'm doing.
Doesn't need it.
That's all I'm
yeah,
doing.
but you're buying it for a different reason. I'm buying it because I'm
Listen,
trying
if
to
they
enhance
want
my
to
friends'
send
lives.
pics after, that's completely up to them.
Put it in the cloud.
Put it in the cloud.
File save. Save as. Floppy disk. Mm-hmm.
I don't know about OnlyFans, but Goodney's a fan. It's terrible.
It is terrible.
It's so terrible.
It's
but
really bad.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about?
I don't
so
know.
Sheen's got some good shit.
It's literally
think it's bad.
$1.99 for everything.
Doesn't matter.
My sister does a haul on that.
I bet.
You ever heard of a haul?
No.
It's like she'll order like 100 items and it's like $15. No joke.
That's called a haul?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it called
And
a
then
haul?
she gets the big box. If you follow it on like social media, it's a big thing that people will get like the huge boxes.
So women with big boxes are a haul?
Mm.
So like
Dirty box.
Be like, Jesus,
They have
that
a
chick's
dirty
a haul.
box.
That chick's
They
a
do
haul.
soap. Your soap.
It's a bar soap. It's dial antibacterial. It's very good to wash your tuppy.
Antibacterial.
As my
Did you
grandma
just say
said.
tubby?
Yeah, tuppy. As my grandma.
Tuppy.
Tuppy. Yeah. So my grandma.
You probably
my
shouldn't
mother-
say that to the girls.
No, you never say that. Like that's what like our friend says.
Tuppy.
What do you say?
Wait, who? What?
Tawdry. Are you tawdry in that negligee?
Oh, who the Don't get me started.
If your game, if your game has anything like this, you look awfully tawdry. Is that a negligee?
Google it.
Right, Google it. If I'm gonna Google the weird word you just used to call me a dirty whore, I think I'm gonna be happy.
Even though I have to look up what the fucking, what do you call it?
No, I don't.
don't-
Sheen.
No,
Uvula.
I'm not like, no.
Uvula.
Oh, because you learned sign language.
I did.
You know
Sign
another
language.
language. Do you know anything other
I
than
know Pig Latin
English?
fluently.
What else do you know in sign language? What's that? Fuck off.
No, it's retard.
Jay's laugh is the best in the background.
was-
He's like,
That was one of the first things I asked Jess. I go, what's the sign for retard? She goes, why do you ask? I go, because she goes,
We're EEOC. You need to stop. HR.
I do it cheap. Listen,
I know.
by the way, if any of you are offended,
Even though
I can't believe you hung on this long if you're offended.
Uvula. Is that what it is? Is it like this? Or
No,
is
I
it
made
just-
that up.
No, uvula. I know a lot of people at the bar.
Yes, they make
do.
because
Yeah.
I did it.
That's not really what it means.
That's not really what it
Goodney,
is.
what the
You
fuck?
didn't know that?
No, I thought that was real.
I was signing out one night. I was being a fucking idiot like I usually am.
Normally.
And I was signing things out. And I was like, well, we all know we're talking about the uvula.
That is fake.
And that's fake.
Good.
And then
I
go,
literally thought that was real the whole
and then I
fucking
go,
time.
and then I go, don't get it confused with labia.
Oh my
I don't
God,
know-
this is
I don't
no
know why
joke.
it caught on.
No
You haven't been talking to people about
I
their
literally
uvulas.
thought this was uvula in sign language. You're fucking laughing. I'm not kidding. You should ask Shuda.
This means love you. This means love you.
It doesn't. This is I love you. I know that in sign language.
You people.
What the
Honest
fuck?
to
Is that
God.
really not uvula?
I have no idea
Oh
what that
my
is.
God.
That's just two hands crossed.
It's just working tonight? I'm going to ask her.
To my deaf friends that are not reading this through closed captioning, I'm sorry.
Uvula is not
I don't think this is uvula.
I really
Nor do I
thought
think this is labia.
this... Why is it like
I
this?
don't know. I was just
She's
shaping it
loose.
out. She's it's windy.
That's loose.
It's windy.
It's squiggly.
windy.
She's got a squiggle.
Do you know why women? Do you know why women have to wear cups when they skydive?
Oh God, no.
Because they'd whistle on the way down. That's terrible.
That's my favorite. That
You know the
Jay's
difference
laugh is
between
behind
pink and
the scenes.
purple?
No.
The grip.
Oh God.
Tighter you squeeze it. I shouldn't have to
I'm
explain.
gonna now not use uvula.
I wouldn't. It's not right.
and I was doing it a
And
lot.
why would you be signing
Zippy
people?
was doing it
'Cause
all the
it's-
time. He'd
Shut
be
up.
like,
There's no way.
"Uvula."
There is absolutely no way
Bullshit.
you're talking to someone that A, needs the word uvula in the sentence. And not only that, but even if it was, how are you building up to it?
You know what though?
Ba 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 uvula.
Not to say that at Wildwood when it was the Country Fest, they had somebody signing the
I thought she was
songs.
awesome.
Uvula was not
She
one of the
was
words
fucking
that was
banging it
sang
out.
by Luke Bryan. She was so when
I
you
loved it.
watch them,
I got videos of her.
It's actually beautiful.
Some of them are really good. Other ones are doing it. They're just calling it in.
They're like,
Like the ones that dance it out.
They're
You know
like-
what I mean? Yeah, the ones that are dancing it out and they're like. And whatever. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't mean to. I'm
they're
paraphrasing.
spanking.
I'm paraphrasing my ASL here. But they're like dancing it out, and then you get one up there going.
that girl at Wildwood. She
One
was wonderful.
rocked him out. There was one that was up there for
When
somebody.
she was on the side stage, do you remember? Wasn't it you?
The one that
took
was
the
up there for
photo
Kane
with
Brown
me?
was about as entertaining as Kane Brown.
But didn't we take the selfie with who did we take a selfie with? It was definitely you.
Animal. What are you talking about? Yeah, Uvula. That was Animal. He was the drummer
From
for
no, I almost
the
said
Beach Boys.
Beastie Boys.
He was the drummer of the Beastie
It was
Boys.
definitely not the Beastie Boys. Speaking of Beastie Boys, what happened to like Lollapalooza? What happened to all
I don't
those
know.
cool
I
like
don't know why we don't talk. Well,
like why does nobody do that anymore? Like even the Palladium doesn't do any like
I guess Worcester got airplanes. It was easier to do it back then because nobody flew in or out of
it's,
Worcester.
amen.
Right.
Yeah.
Amen. Yeah.
Seriously. But like what happened to all those types of shows? Why can there be only country fests? There's not any of that type of style of music anymore.
I think
What
people
happened to
get
that?
Stupid.
Yeah, but like don't you like
Would I like a nice, good rock show? Sure. Tell me. I don't know.
not even
I don't,
just rock, like anything like the
What?
Lollapaloozas, like the Metallicas and the Disturbed. Like did you see when Disturbed's coming back in March and everybody's like freaking out like as if it's Christmas?
Yeah.
I want tickets to that
They're
show.
the
It's
same
like
as
a
our
couple hundred-
grandparents freaking
It's
out when
a-
Neil Diamond came to town.
Same thing.
Right, it's the same thing. Except when we were Neil Diamond. What are you freaking out over? Neil Diamond's coming to the Centrum.
That's the same. Oh, the Centrum.
That's what I'm saying.
The
And here we
Centrum.
are, we're like Disturbed's playing Greenwoods.
It's not even fucking Greatwoods.
Whatever.
Twitter. It's the Twitter
It's the
Center.
Twitter Center.
It's
It's the Twitter.
Actually, the Tweeter.
Tweeter.
No, fuck. Twitter is now X.
Yeah. Everybody's getting dirty.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting
Is
dirty.
Facebook going to be?
2025.
I don't
Everyone
even-
gets
I can't even
fucked.
make anything about Facebook.
Facebook's still the book.
Uvula.
Uvula.
No, we need to brush up on our sign language. I'm so
Yeah.
pissed that I
better
didn't know
not
that
get
that's
stuck
what
on
that
a fucking island of deaf people,
Aw.
right?
I didn't know that that's
Walking
what
around
that
like this is
wasn't.
gonna get me beat up.
Really, what is that?
Retard.
Shh. I'm just kidding. Yeah, whispering makes a difference. You're losing like 15 friends.
If ain't it good? I don't listen. If you're watching me and you're offended, don't watch.
I know.
Because I don't want people. I don't
That's
want
how-
I don't want those numbers to go up if they ever go up. And people will be, and then people are like, I think I'm gonna take away my viewership because you
Right?
said retard.
Do you have to subscribe to this? yet?
No,
Oh.
no
Is
subscription
that gonna be a
based. I mean,
thing?
you can subscribe to it on YouTube so that the second an episode comes out, it'll automatically come up.
Oh, so then you can follow the Goodney.
Yeah, then just follow me on Good Time Studios. All right. I got to get a few more of those things. I think I got to put my in there somewhere. That annoys people. I love it. I love it. It's become
Nobody wants that.
It sounds just like sex.
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you do?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's my noise.
Good thing I would just lay there.
Good thing.
Because I don't
Trying
have
to
to hear
sign to
that.
me. Trying to
Uvula.
sign to me. Get off.
Don't touch me.
I'm just laying here. I thought you'd take a hint. Get off. My labia hurts.
I'm actually really sad that I didn't know that was not real.
I think it's fucking hilarious.
I really thought it was real.
I wonder how many other things I have said out there that people are just going with.
You know what's gross? I
What's
believe
gross?
a lot of the things you say.
Why is it gross? A lot of the things I say is accurate, but I just don't understand why that one was the one you chose.
Is it really?
I don't know
It's
why.
probably because it's not just you that was doing it. It was the friend group that was using that.
It goes to show you how quickly stupid people can fucking multiply.
It's a trend.
Yeah.
You're a
Ask any-
trendsetter.
You should ask them if they know whether or not that's the real ASL for uvula.
I'm going to ask
You should.
Jess.
No, don't ask Jess. I know
She'll
Jess.
probably punch
Jess
me
already knows.
in the box.
This just
In the
in.
box.
Jess already knows.
What uvula
The
is?
deaf girl already knows that that's not uvula.
I think we should learn the real sign for that.
Hey,
Are you
Siri,
going to Google it? No.
show me the ASL for uvula.
No, mine's going to show.
It's not. It just tells me how to pronounce it.
He's going to teach everybody how to sign it.
Hey, Siri, show me how to sign uvula.
I swear mine just talked to you.
What does your uvula do? Oh.
Soft tissue that hangs in the back of the throat. It helps prevent food from going into the nose when swallowing. This answer is from healthline.com.
Thank you, Siri.
Sure thing.
So polite. So polite.
You ever talk to her and go, "You're a slut," and she goes, "I don't know how to respond to that."
Do you ever? I have never called my Siri a slut.
I
Why
do.
would I?
Because when she doesn't answer my questions, I get really mad. When she doesn't take everything off the cloud.
This is why. This is
And
why.
I'm like-
This is why you're single.
You bet it is.
If you're gonna swear at something because it didn't answer your question right away.
This is probably why somebody told me to fuck off yesterday.
I think that's great.
No, it's not.
There's nothing wrong with
If
being
I
told
showed
to
you
fuck
the
off.
amount of messages, I probably have messages right now from him saying,
Fuck off.
no, saying,
I'm
"Oh, I'm
sorry."
so sorry." Mm-hmm. There
Well,
was like 10 today.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
If you hang out with somebody long enough,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see their cycle. Have you ever seen people who aren't aware of their cycle?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've watched it,
yes.
and you're like, okay, here we go, another fight. That's not my fault. I didn't really do anything.
Correct. Yes.
Do you know where my nail clippers are?
And you're like,
They were on your end table and next to your bed.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, are you taking my? Yes. What I did today is I said, you know what? I'm gonna really fucking stick it to her. I'm taking those nail clippers.
gonna throw 'em in
and
the
I'm
trash.
Fucking hide 'em.
they're in the
Like
toilet.
what goes through some people's minds?
But that's what I mean. Here's the best part about this entire story. I have never met this man. He's been
And he told
talking
you to
to me.
fuck off?
You know what's crazy? So I've been telling people recently.
All of this?
Tied into Facebook again.
I'm gonna have to find my corkscrew
Is
now
the-
because I think we're gonna have to open the second bottle.
That's
here.
already open.
It's not open, honey.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, it's not.
See,
Oh, my God. That's really bad.
this could be the second
thought you
reason you're
opened it.
single.
Shut the
Stop
fuck up.
fighting with people.
So anyways.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because I get so many invites on Facebook
To do
be
what?
people's friends.
Okay.
Instead of being, and I'm not on the dating app. And then the fact, stop, I'm not on the dating app. And then I get like the conversations, they chat me, blah, blah, blah. And this gentleman, this uvula of a man chatted me for a month a month, and then told me to fuck off yesterday because I had standards. No, I had standards.
What
because
wait. He's not mad at your standards.
now you're coming back to the mic?
He's not mad at your standards. He's
No,
mad
he
that he
was.
doesn't fit your standards. So what were your standards that he didn't fit? Men don't get mad.
I guess it's
men
not
don't get mad that a woman has standards. No, nor should they. I mean, a woman shouldn't get mad if a man has standards.
So
the
I
only
get-
reason you get mad is when you don't fit them.
I guess it wasn't standards. He told me he was going to call me twice. Okay. And said, I will call you tonight. And I said, okay. I said, whenever you're free, call me. Because we were going to have a conversation before we went on a date.
I want to hear your voice.
Guess who didn't call me?
He didn't call you because you don't want it to have him call you and have him sound like this. Where he's like, hey, do you mind if I touch you where your hair grows? That's weird, right? Okay. So
hate
there's
you.
that.
That's exactly how we talked, I bet.
Yeah. And what did you get instead? Nothing.
That wasn't, I was like,
record scratch.
crickets.
That's okay though.
So we didn't call.
Masturbating, just so we're clear,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
is always better. It doesn't really. If
Wait,
you
what?
think about it,
I will say, masturbating is better.
yeah.
110%. I have one of the
That's
best
the-
toys on the
that is the
planet,
problem
and it's
with-
better than any
That is the problem
fucking
with being single
person.
for too long. Because now, like, when you finally do stop banging around, now you're like, all right, let's see if you can hit my buttons like I can hit my buttons. And
Nobody can.
right? Because
Tell me I'm wrong,
You
right?
just know your own kinks.
Nobody
you freak.
can.
And then you're like,
You
all right.
freak.
And then he's like, let me take your sock off. You're like, what?
Yeah. And then I see the nub.
and then you look and you're like,
And it's a nubby.
micro penis. I waited all this time.
I've had one of those.
I didn't know those were real till someone told me about them.
I probably told you about it.
There's a few of you that have.
And a candy cane.
I've had a few nurses that have told me about that
Candy
sort of stuff.
cane.
They're like, yeah, but they've
like
told me like
that.
the medical. They're like, oh my god, I had to lift up flaps to find it so I could put a urethra in, not a urethra, a catheter. Catheter in the urethra. I don't know.
Uvula.
Urethra.
Yeah, but what?
Yeah, so that's how I
the
found out
teeny
about.
tiny
That's how I found
pee-pee?
about micro penises. Then, of course, you ladies fucking came right out and they're like, oh my God, no, they're so real. I had this guy who was very nice, and then I pulled his pants down and it looked like he had a zit.
Here's the thing.
What?
I have the remote test.
What is the remote test?
So look at your remotes right now. See them? You have 3 of them.
God.
So an auntie of mine may or may not have helped me with this because there was, so I have 2 pictures on my phone of like 6 remotes at my aunt's house in a row. And her boyfriend took a picture of a straw and bent it into a curve to make it look like a candy cane. So if
Okay.
I start talking to a guy
Yeah.
and it gets to the point that I'm like, you know what, I'm going to meet up with him because I've been scared with a teeny tiny little micro and a candy cane. It's not pretty. I'll send you the picture and I'll say, which one are you? I can't have like the aha moment.
So if someone is, let's say, the candy cane,
Yep.
who picks the candy cane? What do you think of the
No,
guys
they
go-
tell you.
They'll
Like
tell
if I was talking to you for like a month and I'll send you, talking about crypto, Jesus, I'll
Yeah,
send
I
you
have
the
a dick
candy.
like a Tic Tac.
I literally have the candy, like every candy cane. All the like aunts and close friends know that I have this on my phone, and I will send them the clicker test. And they all know that I do it. And I will send it to guys after you talk to me for like a month. And I'm like, here we go. Because you can never understand the size or the shape if you're even touching it over the pants. Let's be honest. You just can't.
All right.
And I don't want an aha moment.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
As a guy,
and then I'm like,
as a guy, all you can
then I
test
go-
is like heat.
and then this is
So
my
he
this
sets
is
it.
my response after. I go,
Right, fuck.
Fuck.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
I just grabbed a pack of Rolos.
So look at
I see.
see the different sizes. So that's skinny long.
It's skinny long. That
Skinny long.
I don't care who you are. That's gonna do some damage. That's still.
skinny. 100%.
I mean,
that's
not
what I'm
this
saying.
way. Not
Go
if
to
he's coming at you like a
go
pencil,
to your
but-
little Bose one. Go
Oh
to your
yeah,
little
this
teeny-
one right here.
Look how cute that is.
Oh my God, that might slap your labia around a little bit. There, you know, that action right. That's so wrong.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
Stupid.
So
Yeah.
when you send this out, I want to know where we at. And if you ever see
and the guy's like, I reach up to the Netflix
and
button.
if you know what's funny?
I'm
If you
volume
ever
up,
see
not volume down.
Have you ever seen the Spectrum remote?
That thing's huge.
Spectrum remote is like
That's
it's
what's ruined.
wide.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. That's
My
what's ruined all
favorite
you
is
women.
when somebody actually will
That's
will
what's
go
ruined
with
you
it.
women.
What? The Spectrum
The
remote?
Spectrum remote.
Haven't had many of those. But and then if somebody actually takes like, their little crop thing on their phone if they have an iPhone, and they put like a little picture and they're like, "This is me," and I'm like, completely out.
How many dick pics are you getting?
I don't get dick pics.
Then
That
what are you
hand to
talking
God, I
about?
do not get dick
Oh,
pics.
so this is how
I
you
don't
judge dicks.
No, I'll just say, do you want to take the clicker test? And then I send them the photo. And I would say about, if you ask the close friends in my family, the aunties know. The aunties, like, they literally are in on it because they'll be like, did you send them the clicker test? And then I have to Google them too. I have to Google all men. And if I don't know their last name, I get stressed out because I don't know what's going to come up.
Join us next month when Jamie is still single.
I probably will be. And
It's
I'll be okay with it.
I said like the other day, I'm in no rush.
You shouldn't be.
No, I think at this point,
Plus,
you just
Christmas is
kinda-
coming. You don't want to buy anybody gifts.
Oh, I love you.
Who
know
the
what?
fuck do you want to buy a gift for? You can buy me a gift.
I used to be. That was my thing. Maybe that was
What,
a problem
buying
too.
gifts?
Oh, I always fucking because I would listen.
You spoil.
I spoil very badly.
You're like,
but
you
number
get
one,
good
number,
gifts.
oh, I do because I listen.
You do.
I listen. I pay attention. If I'm in love, I listen and I pay attention. So
100%.
we'll walk by something like, oh my god, I remember I was like a little girl and I had one just like it.
And
but
then
her
you're
name
like,
was-"
fuck, I gotta get rid of
And
that
I'm like,
Barbie.
and I'm gonna find that. I can't remember anybody's name that just said hi to me, but I gotta find this fucking
Cost
thing.
$4,000 on
Oh, fucking Christ.
fucking eBay.
For a fucking half a tear on Christmas Day, and then a fucking douchey attitude in the afternoon. I can't believe we gotta go to your mother's.
As long as you get your dick sucked at the end of the night, you're good. But it probably didn't happen.
That was
did
always,
it?
yeah, that was never really a problem.
Nope.
No,
Not
there
after
was-
she opened the gift.
No, there was always sex. The sex was never. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe I have. I don't think I've ever
Your
had a
voice
relationship that
changed
was a
really
problem.
bad right there.
Well, it's because I don't like to think that sex ever changed anything in a relationship. But oh, if you're not good, yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if anything, I think
Or you think you're really good and you're not.
no, I think I got in trouble because I was like, can we fuck all the time?
What's all the time?
All the time,
Like daily?
daily,
Weekly?
weekly, hourly, maybe.
No.
Oh, I'm bad. I can be, yeah.
You're like 90 and you still have sex like that?
Till I can, I guess. Till you can. Right?
It's a good
I
song.
guess that's what I'm thinking about. Is like,
a
I'm
good
going to keep
song.
going as long as he's, yeah. Like, if he's ready to go, I'm
Good
just
morning.
like, let's go.
Good morning.
No, yeah. So I think that tends to happen. And I don't think that's going to help me as I get older. Because I think like, some of the older brothers are like, what the fuck? Christ sakes, I just put my teeth back in.
I'm going to send you the
It's
clicker test
terrible.
later.
I'm not
I'm gonna
answering
show it to you after
I'm
we're
not
done.
answering it.
You should.
Why would I answer it?
Because I would just lay there.
You
I just want to
said-
know.
What difference does it make how big?
Because it makes a
how
big
small
difference.
I am? What difference does it make?
How small I am.
I know.
You just threw that in there.
I did. I just
Mm-hmm.
because that's what it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what my problem is. Just what happened? Hello,
I heard knocking.
is that Jay? Jay's doing the clicker test over there.
Jay, you want me to text it to you? Jay, what's your number?
Stop with the clicker test.
24?
I'll tell
I
you
haven't
though.
gone that young.
I will tell you though, there is a lot to be learned. I don't know why I'm like so weirded out about talking about sex on a podcast because
Why?
I don't know. It just does. I don't know.
Is it because people will learn more about you?
I think
That's probably
actually,
why, right? It's a very,
Yeah.
intimate.
right to find
you
out
and,
Goodney's a
you
freak.
and I talk about everything, right? Isn't it crazy? We can talk about, but there are taboo conversations, and there's things that people don't want to bring up
Right.
because it's behind
Some
closed
people-
doors,
some
or
people
it's
vanilla is their favorite. flavor.
correct. Yeah, me. Mm-mm.
No, I
No.
want to try all the flavors.
Yep.
and that's
We're Cherry
I think-
Garcia
I
in
think,
it.
I think that's what it is.
We are fucking Ben and
Is you
Jerry's
you
over
meet
here.
somebody who's like, hey, what do you think about this? And they're like, what? They're like,
You know how many people I've met and they talk the talk.
a lot of people talk.
That's what drives me nuts is like people will talk the talk and then they're like, was I good? And I'm like, mm-mm.
Mm.
And I will not sugarcoat it. And I'm probably that person that you don't like. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm the greatest, but like if I'm going to be with you, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to be like, that was great.
Well, I'm bad for a
or
first
it sucked,
time.
probably why I'm single.
that could be. I don't
Seriously.
think anybody really wants to do. I mean, I think it's one of those things you have to just kind of. I don't know. I guess I read. That's my thing. Is I start reading. I'm like, okay, are you just going to be more of a receiver, or you like to get in charge? Are you going to do
Yeah.
this? You're going
The
to do that. You're going to
dom.
lay that. Yeah, you're going to
Are
lay
you going to be a
back.
dom or you're not?
Are you just going to be like, oh my God, you're so great? Well, could you get up? I mean, right now, I'm holding your legs. Could you hold them? I don't know. Just a little effort here, lady.
There's a little bit of conversation that needs to happen.
Right.
At least sign language to me.
Hold your legs.
American Sign Language. I'll teach you uvula.
Listen, sweetie, there's a reason why your wrist can grab your ankles. If you need to, I can tape them to it. Thank God my mother will never check this show out.
God bless.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Mary.
Mary.
Sorry, Mary.
Sorry, Mary.
I can't imagine I get talking like this with anyone else but you, though. You and I get into these conversations about wanting to go to those clubs.
Yeah.
And I've told you before,
Yeah.
I want to create a huge Airbnb place called the Swing and Stay. Like, I just think it would be fucking cool.
It's amazing.
It is, but
You
anyway,
need to.
pineapples everywhere. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yep. Anyways,
it is you
you
fool
have
around
to
with
be
something.
comfortable.
You have to be. And
I
you just
think
have
it's
to
a
be comfortable
comfort level.
yourself.
Yes.
And it's also being able to make your partner comfortable, because once again they don't
Correct.
know you. Sometimes they don't know you from fucking Adam.
Yeah.
And like Adam wasn't great, I guess. I don't know, but
Not at all.
and so you try to make it comfortable, and then there are Have you ever pulled the ripcord in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the worst.
I'm probably the worst when it comes to stuff like that.
I've had
But
it happen.
I'm like, I'm good.
I had it happen to me one time where someone else pulled the ripcord.
Really?
I pulled the ripcord a few times,
On
or
you?
I'll fake. Have you
what?
ever had a fake? I've had a fake.
Come on now.
I've had a fake.
I faked a lot.
I fake.
Sorry, friends.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Sorry, no names. But anyway,
if you call me and ask me, I'll tell you.
no, don't call. Don't call and ask, and do not call the studio because we don't know either.
555.
555 OU812. But yeah, I mean, sometimes it happens. It's late. It's not gonna happen. It's whatever.
You're like,
You
I'm
just-
good.
It's like I don't know what I was.
I'll just lay there.
I was in a mood when we started this, and now
And then it goes away.
the mood.
I
has
would rather somebody say, you know what?
changed.
Let's spoon. Like at the end.
I'm a cuddler. I'm a serial
Same.
cuddler.
Like I want to cuddle.
I do.
Even though I run hot.
Yeah.
No socks.
That's
like,
the
don't
thing.
touch me.
Like I've listen. They're like,
No
I
fan.
just want to come cuddle. Well, here's the deal. I ain't sleeping
Like,
any
I'm
other way but
sweating.
naked.
I'm
All right.
sweating.
And most women are fires.
You know what's funny?
Most women's put off like 1,400 BT
Here's my
fucking U's a
favorite
night.
is when you do meet someone and then they're like, oh, well, do you, like, what do you wear to bed? And you say, nothing.
I don't wear a fucking
naked.
thing
And
to
then they
bed.
go, it's like, what? I don't get it.
I mean, I get it. If there's an intruder, I'm getting up, and he's not gonna
You know
know if
what?
I'm
I
a
thought
woman
about
or.
that. I've thought about that. I'm like, because I sleep naked, right? And if somebody comes in my house,
I say you
You're
give him a
getting
show.
it.
I say you give him a show. You're like,
you're welcome.
what are you doing? What do you think you're doing?
Or I've actually thought,
wanna know what my jewels
there's
are?
a fire. I'm running out of the house. I'm naked.
Oh, that's the other thing too. Yeah.
Firefighters, you're welcome.
But I keep closing my car.
What?
Just in case.
You run into the car before.
Well,
what?
I'm gonna get my keys.
Oh.
There's a fire. I'm running out of the house
Run into the
naked.
car naked to get the keys.
Yeah.
I don't love that.
I listen. But
Your
that's it.
neighbors would love it.
I sleep. I can't sleep with clothes on, and then
Do you walk around the house naked?
if it was my house,
Oh yeah, good point.
yeah.
You have a
Like, if
roommate.
I'm alone in my own home,
Yeah.
oh god, yeah.
That's what I mean.
I don't
So
give a
like,
shit.
if you have a roommate, I don't have a roommate anymore.
I have a roommate too. It's my brother. I kind of like keep walking around
Does
going.
he walk around naked?
No, but I
Thank
walk around
God.
naked. I go, I know, I got the best of everything, didn't I? Ha ha! Take a look at that thing. It's almost hitting the floor, dickhead.
Poor Uncle Bob.
Poor Uncle
Poor
Bob.
Uncle Bob.
Bob's gonna be on the
he
show.
Gets the
He
shit
just.
under the stick.
Oh God!
Wait,
I told him
what?
I'm gonna
He's
have
gonna
him.
be
I'm
on
gonna
the
have him on.
show?
I have to have him on because I think people need to see.
Jay, you working that night?
Bob.
Good luck.
Because I love him to death, but he is just rounding
You need
it up.
subtitles with
He's
Uncle
rounding.
Bob. I love him. You're like, "Ha, rah, rah, rah."
You don't
Penis.
have to worry about it. I think in 3 hours he'll repeat the same couple of stories 4 or 5
I love
times.
him, but I don't
Don't.
understand him.
Oh God, I know.
Ever.
He's got mush
I just
mouth.
go. You just give.
He's
him
got
the
mush
head.
mouth.
And you get-
And he
give him
just
the
gets
head
louder.
nod.
I told him one time, I go, we're here. We're like this far away from each other.
Yeah.
You're yelling so loud, my eyebrows are moving.
Yeah,
Like
it
I
burns.
can feel the wind
There's a
moving.
burn.
And these don't move by
No,
just any.
Not much.
Right? So if the hair on my eyebrows is moving,
He's
you're
harmless.
throwing some serious fucking breath in my
You're
face.
gonna have him on the show.
Well, we'll see.
Episode 3.
Sweep, we'll put him on.
Episode
My
3.
problem is if I bring him on, I'm gonna start shitting on him.
And that's not nice.
It's not. He gets mad at me, and he
I
gets
know.
very upset
And
with
that
me.
sucks because he's your brother.
Well,
You
it
gotta be
sucks
nice.
because he's stupid.
What
No, he's fucking stupid, man. He
are
knows
you
it.
gonna talk about?
How stupid he is. I've helped him though. I've helped him a lot. He flushes the toilet now when he pees in the middle of the night.
What?
Oh God, I was just fucking losing my shit, dude.
I'm never gonna go to the bathroom at your place.
No, it's fine now.
Okay, now.
Ish.
2:00 in the morning.
Just
the guy tickles all over the
It fucking
seat.
blows my mind. I'll come home.
Gross.
Every light in the house is on. Every light in the house.
Who's paying the bill?
2 in the month. Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy with the club. And 2:00 in the morning when he gets up, he's got to rip a fart on his way into the bathroom. You know, fucking scratches his balls, head's in there. He wants to use the force. No lights whatsoever. He's in there fucking Ray
It's
Charles
not
style.
with him.
Fucking just peeing away. And I'm just
That's the most disgusting
and I'm
thing.
sitting on the couch just
So
seething.
gross. Wait, you're sitting on the
Seething.
couch when this is going on? I don't
Well,
love
I'm
that.
not going in the bathroom.
I know, but
It's
like
2 a.m.,
you're not
yeah.
in the.
What time?
You're not sleeping.
So I'm a very
Oh,
no.
yeah.
My
You're
my
at
schedule's a lot
Rascals till
different.
like 3 a.m.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I get
that's
it.
the other thing. Trying to find somebody. Like I need to find a fucking.
You need
somebody
somebody
that
that's got
works
the
in
same schedule.
I think I'm just gonna start going to strip clubs. I think I'm gonna date a stripper.
What did I send you yesterday?
A stripper?
No. What did I send you on your phone yesterday? What's
have no
coming
idea.
near me?
Oh yeah, strip club.
A strip club.
Well, we drove by a couple last night. We went to go see Mamma Mia. Me and the girls
Yeah.
went to go see Mamma Mia. That
You're
was
like
great.
Me and the girls.
Yeah, I have friends. I
Wait,
always
did
have
you? Were you in
women
Providence?
friends? Yeah,
And
yeah. It was great.
which ones did you?
I didn't know it
pass?
was about. So I didn't know what Mamma Mia was about, which is odd.
I've
I don't know
never.
how I
you know
didn't-
what? I have never seen Mamma
It's about
Mia,
a
the
chick
movie.
that can't figure out who her fucking 3 dads are because her mom was a hooch.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
Mom-
it all singing?
mom. No, it's a little both. A little
Okay.
both. But mom doesn't know who dad is because she banged 3 guys in a matter of a couple of 3 weeks, which is fine. I
Good
don't
for
care.
her.
Right? That's what I'm saying. She lived down on the beach. I think everybody gets a little naughty at the beach. You know what I mean? Bikini tops.
That's what the whole premise
Bikini
of the
tops.
thing was.
Yeah.
Did you
Kinda.
enjoy it?
I loved it.
Okay. All right.
I got Hamilton
But then
coming up
you-
in a couple weeks.
Oh, that's
you
a
wanna
good
see
one.
Hamilton? Do you like Broadway?
We've talked about this. Yes.
We're gonna see Wicked?
Wicked was
We gotta
my
go see-
favorite
Wicked
in
was
New York.
amazing.
New
Wicked
York
was amazing.
Broadway is probably the best.
Yeah.
Best around.
I'm very
Have
upset
to
I
go to
didn't get to
Broadway.
see Phantom before it left.
Oh.
I wanted to see Phantom
that's
again before
sad.
it left. Phantom
So
was
where's
amazing.
Hamilton playing?
In Providence this upcoming month. And then I think we're going to go see Six. Six is out in
What's
Boston.
Six?
It's some other musical.
You don't even
I know
what
nothing
it is.
about Six.
That's what I love is that you're like, I'm going. I don't know what it is.
Do you know what I saw? I think it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, was Fiddler on the Roof, finally.
Oh, good
Finally saw it.
one.
Have you ever seen it?
No, not
Amazing.
on Broadway.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It was, yeah, wherever you can go see it. They have it at the Hanover sometimes.
I always see Dirty Dancing.
It's so stupid.
You're laughing.
I had the
Don't sing it.
time of my life.
Rip Patrick Swayze. He's my favorite. Down to the belly button.
Down to the belly button.
He literally is my favorite.
He was amazing.
I have the tattoo. Had the time
Of
of,
Patrick
my life.
Swayze?
No, it says I've had the time of my life.
How the hell am I going to know it's Patrick Swayze?
It's not Patrick Swayze.
Well, you just said it was Patrick
no, I
Swayze.
didn't. I just said it has to do with
Can we
Dirty
get a rerun on that? I
Dancing.
think she said it was
Whatever.
I feel like it was Patrick Swayze.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Do we get a break?
No, you don't get any break. We're almost done. I think we got.
are?
What do we at, Jay, for time?
Jay.
2:14. I told you they go by quick.
2
dude.
hours 14. What'd you
They
do with
go-
James?
A little.
14
I think we did
hours?
what? 147.
We did longer than James.
Don't tell me when to wrap it. I tell you when we're wrapping it. Actually, he's like, I could just shut it the fuck off, idiot. I ain't like that.
Are you gonna wrap it up?
I don't know. We got to finish these glasses of wine here, dumbass. So we'll just finish the conversation. We're talking about.
I have
this.
to use the little girls.
Do you have to go that bad? Do you have to go that bad that
Well, I
we're
can wait
signing off?
5 minutes. Jay wants to go home.
Fuck
It's a
Jay!
bit-
I can't say that. I've told Jay before. We're gonna have to learn that he can just set it up, start it, and that's when
Like
we get
this
the
is
2
legit.
shot,
That
and
there's
then he
like
leaves.
producers and all that.
I wasn't fooling around. The
I
kids.
know.
I said to him,
You
I
don't
said, I'm
fool
thinking,
around?
well, I'd like to. I don't get to as much as I like to, but that's fine. now I'm starting.
You're
to
gonna
feel
swipe
them.
later, aren't you?
I swipe all the time. I don't do any good. It's just-
I'm swiping on
it's-
yours for
it's-
you.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
fucking,
help you.
It's a fucking. It doesn't matter. It's okay. You know what it is? It's just God keeping my path clean for the right one. That's what I tell myself.
Keep telling yourself.
That's what I
I
tell-
was just gonna say.
No, I mean I have fallen in love, and I've every girl I've
We
been
all
with,
have.
and then we just I'm not good at like not relationship shit. That's the problem.
Honestly, I'm bad at relationships.
See,
I'm
that's
honest.
I'm
very honest.
You are a little on the opposite
That would
side
be
of thing. Yeah,
that would be a
Like,
whole
you're
nother
like,
podcast.
Yeah, but for me, I'm like, yeah, no, let's go back to my house. I'll make you dinner.
Yeah, you're a courtship guy.
I am.
You really are. And
I
that's
am.
beautiful because
I'm a
there's
Renaissance man.
There's really not a lot of guys out there like that. They're like, oh, I took you out for a glass of wine. Let's go fuck.
Hey,
that's
we had a
literally how it
chocolate-covered
is.
banana. How about you chocolate cover my banana?
Show me your clicker.
Show me a click.
You the spectrum?
You're the spectrum remote.
What end of it
I
are
will
you?
fuck- the bottom where you put the batteries. You get hit with a head like
what I'm
that, you're
saying.
changing your attitude.
Yeah, I'm not made for a relationship right now. At least for a long time. My brother and I talk about it all the time.
We'll see. I guarantee
gonna be a bit.
We do
I
this and you
think-
have like a reoccurring bit here. Years from now, I'm like, I'm getting married.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll get married again. No, thank you. I've said that. A lot of people ask me.
I
don't
think it
want
was
to be
pretty
married.
fucked up. I actually had to think about, because one of the girls I was talking to,
Mm-hmm.
one of the women I was talking to, and conversation of kids came up again.
Having kids?
Yeah. And
Well, hello.
I was like,
You're like 100. Why
fuck
would you have
off.
Why would you have more?
I don't want to. I have no interest in anymore. But
you
I
look very young.
But I think
if you wasn't my,
I think because this was something that I thought of. If I fall in love,
yeah.
like if I fall in love and that's what this person wants, like how could I say no? Granted, daddy's dying at fucking by the time he's 18.
I say that to
dad's
myself.
talking life, but
I'm like, if a gent came my way and said, you know what, my dream is to be married again. I'm like, would I? Because I'm so dead set against
Right.
not being married again. And I'm like, I already adopted the Corey Vu name.
Right.
I'm like, I haven't changed it
right
back
now
for
I
a
go by
reason.
hyphens
Yeah.
and
Two-Schitts.
I'll probably just lay there.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think it's going to happen again.
Well,
but
we'll see. These
yeah.
words are now always forever. Excuse me,
555.
on YouTube, and
555.
we'll never know. But
Hit
with
up
that,
Goodney.
I think it's time we tell everybody we had a great time here tonight at the wonderful, wonderful studios here at 70 James Street. I want to thank my guest tonight, Miss Wonderful Jamie Two-Schitts Curry View. We don't even know what we call her. Mistress Jamie is probably what her name's going to be pretty soon.
Ooh.
It could be Mistress Jamie. We'll see what happens
Yeah.
with that Dom shit you got going on. As always, my dear, thank you for drinking some wine with me and
Thank
getting
you.
silly. Thank you very. This is when you speak.
I said thank you. Fuck you.
Guys, we love you all. God bless. I'll see you again as soon as we can.